Welcome back, everyone. Hope y'all are having another great day. We are jumping back finally again to keep working on the tavern for the villagers. Last few streams were all about checking out the update, adventuring in the Shroud, dying a lot. So back to some cozy building today. Hope y'all are having a good day. Hey Sandra, welcome. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, we're gonna fix this whole like, hello, hey, 1,000 times when I step on my porch. Eventually. Eventually, when we get the tavern built. So this should be good. Hey Lori, welcome. Excited to see some homes for sale. Yeah, right? We gotta get these guys moved in at some point. And yeah, with the amount that they kind of need it, I want to start working on the upper level of the tavern, which is going to be the inn, so that at least the villagers kind of have a place to live until I can, until I can start working on the lower levels and stuff, so that at least they can, like, have nice beds, they can roam around upstairs, and I could just put, like, little gates across the steps so that they can't bother me downstairs when I'm building. That'll work, right? Hey, Ebony, welcome. Still Saber, welcome. Hope y'all are doing well. And to anyone watching on Twitch, drops are still enabled. I believe today might actually be the last day for Enshrouded Twitch drops if you want those. I just posted a video this morning for getting all of the new cosmetic sets, the 2 new cosmetic sets that were added with the latest update, Thralls of Twilight, as well as the 3 new armor sets for what you need to be able to craft those. So check out that video if you'd like as well. If you end up missing the drops or you want to get them in-game, we have some great new additions with this update. But with that said, let's get building. Hey, Pixie Dust, welcome. Einstein, welcome. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? Another Tuesday morning over here. Nicole, how's it going? All right, yeah, this is gonna be a substantial amount of space for the villagers. I'm actually pretty happy for this. We gotta figure out what furniture we want to use for the builds here. I think for this one, I want to do like conifer wood furniture. It's just so nice. I know, like, for my treehouse, I didn't use conifer wood, but the mountains weren't even a thing when I built the treehouse, so... Panagiotis, welcome. Archery King, welcome, welcome. Kiwina, listening while you grab your last gloves. Nice, nice. Getting the cosmetic sets. What's up, Mina? Welcome. Hey, Ava, welcome. Good to see you again. So yeah, in here I did all of, like, you know, I kind of used the stone for the countertops. I kind of used the, like, you know, palm wood block because I do think it looks really good. But like, look at this kitchen. We're just gonna take a minute to compare a few things to decide a little bit. So there's this kitchen, and yeah, I like how it looks. It's got kind of a rustic feel to it. But now let's go to the little cozy house that I did, where I did it out of the conifer wood block for the kitchens and stuff, and I do think it looks pretty nice. Hey, welcome, Cinco, welcome. So yeah, comparing it to like things like this one. Like, look, I can do countertops. I can even do countertops over the chests with the conifer wood block, which I think looks really cool. I can do the sinks kind of like flush with the counters there. I don't know. I'm just debating, but I do like the look of the conifer wood furniture. It does have a really unique vibe. The way the bookshelves are and stuff. Honestly, it's one of my favorite. So we'll see. But yeah, like this gives me tavern vibes, I think. Be able to kind of use, yeah, the big long tables here, the upper cabinets, the way that I did them kind of there. So I'm thinking something like that, you know? Got a little stove here, another sink, the sideways barrel. I think it goes together really nicely. Um, pronounced your name very easy. It's difficult Greek name to pronounce. Oh, really? Panagiotis. Hopefully. You just say Monday, you mean Tuesday? Amina, are you tired? No, it's okay. I probably have said the wrong day more times in my streams than... Yeah. Just started playing Enshrouded 2 weeks ago, having a blast. Oh, heck yeah. Now is just such a great time to get into the game. It's insane how much they've added since I started playing in, I mean, closed beta, and then there was the demo, and then early access. I mean, even the whole Blackmire biome is new. Mountains are new. The world has just changed so much over the last year. It's really cool to see all of the amazing work the devs are putting into this game. Love the kitchen with the upper cabinets. Yeah, I kind of like that that idea. And then we've even got like the concept of doing. Let me turn on my HUD so I can go into like first person here. We could do like the little drawers like we tested out with the new instrument racks with the mountains. So little drawer fronts. We've got the chest. I mean, we've got a lot of options. I feel like with the conifer wood that I think is it's nice. You know, doing some little shelves and hanging some pots and pans, the little range hood over the stove there. So I think for this tavern, I'm gonna do the conifer wood for the furniture rather than the yeah, and even the beds and stuff. I just want it to match throughout the tavern. I know I like the conifer wood in like all my stuff, and I do like some of the things I've done here, but yeah, maybe a combination of like the conifer wood and the palm wood with the greens here because it is like the forest village. I think a combination of the two just to add like a little bit of color with the green would look really nice. I think that would be cool. Elfried, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Small cleric, welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah, I wonder if the new salon stools would work for bar stools. Oh, I bet they would. I bet that'd be great. Yeah. I bet that'd be really cool. Want to participate in the community build tours event? Show your village? Yeah. Yep, that'll be coming soon. Stay tuned in the Discord. Actually, possibly tomorrow I'll be getting some announcements out for that. And for those of you who don't know, basically in a few weeks, I would love to do some streams showcasing all of the amazing creativity in our Discord server for any of you that would like to participate and walk me through your builds. So yeah, I'll be putting some details out about that. Get a schedule, some announcements and stuff. I know I've been saying it a few streams, giving you guys time to work on your builds and everything. New midnight block was nice green. Oh yeah, the midnight tomb block. That one looks great. It really looks great. Irksome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I was almost debating with how good that one looks. I was like, oh, I could even do like the midnight tomb block for the foundations of the forest village. It's a little fancy. But yeah, I don't know. I was also debating at some point, what I'm realizing is that, like, this forest village is very, like, camouflagey, if that makes any sense, which is really cool. It's a little bit, like, stealthy, but I think, like, if I do a full endgame base at some point, you know, after Water Biome comes out, is when I want to just really go ham on, like, a level 4 Flame Altar base and just use everything I've learned and really have some fun with it. But I'm thinking, like, what I realized what I've done with this forest village is I've used, like, colors that are just really similar for the builds themselves. What I'm realizing, like, for the builds themselves, I think I need to start using some more, like, complementary colors, because with how many blocks are added now to Enshrouded, like, if you can, yeah, I just feel like your eye needs to be able to see, like, the outline of the build a little better, like, using the tan or the gray as like a neutral stone color for the foundations, and then the reddish wood of the palm wood for trim, and then I could still use like the brown of the conifer wood, and then either like the green or the red, the clay roof tiles and stuff. Like those look really great in the forest to kind of contrast with the The orange and the green there. So yeah, I was just debating some of that, you know, and I might come up with like a world of bunch of color palettes and other stuff like that. It could be kind of cool, just to start like thinking about what I'd want to do for an endgame build, and eventually I'd love to do like a build for each biome as well. Gamer guy, welcome. You had like a month straight of no work just to build without interruption. Yeah, that's something you could do in this game for sure. Yep. Sounds like an awesome color palette. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, because like I do love the moss roof and stuff. Some of the new shingles that were added look great. So, but yeah, it just needs like a little bit of pop. I think these builds just don't have like, they're fitting for the forest, but I think like, I don't know, I want like a little more color, if that makes any sense, for like an end game base. I think figuring out ways to weave in just like slightly fancier blocks and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm gonna keep going with this block palette for the forest village at least. But yeah, I'm not sure. Think you should post the gem, or the post about the gem in Discord so more people see it? Yeah. All kinds of cool gems. I actually got a couple of new ones. Gem of Battle Mania. This thing is sweet in the Shroud. No, this one is just for, I got it in the Shroud from those, oh gosh, the Fell guys with the big shields. Anyway, when you whack an enemy, or try to fight an enemy, it regains health, which is, it's like so insane. And then a Gem of Overpowering, it does a little bit more stamina damage to knock back an enemy. Gem of Hopeful Embers. When my shroud time gets below 4 minutes and 24 seconds, killing enemies will have a chance to spawn these little shroud orbs to regain shroud time as I'm fighting. So yeah, Chiselchip now has some gems to help him out a little bit so we don't die as much next adventuring stuff. Larissa, welcome. And Chuck, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so that should be good. But anyway, let me go ahead and fill in, start working on some of these upper levels here. What I don't know is, like, it could be kind of cool to do, like, little pillars or slats or things to where you could look over the level below it here. Could be kind of cool looking. I don't know. But I was kind of debating something like that. Like, what would it look like to do, like, little windows almost in the side here to be able to just feel like an open space? I mean, well, actually, I'm gonna not do that because these are the bedrooms and I'd rather them just have a little bit of privacy from the lower level. New salon dividers. Ooh, yeah, those would be really nice to do in the tavern. Absolutely. Updates got you revamping your entire village. Nice. Varelli, get those villagers drunk. First, we gotta give them a place to sleep. All the new stuff made you want to start over. Another character. She's level 8 now. Nice. Yeah, perfect time to start a playthrough. Think I should try a fence, Lori? I don't know. Let me see what, where are the, like, snapping points from here, so to speak. We've got the wall there. And then I've got, well, probably, yeah, if I want it to kind of overlap there, I'm thinking I'll probably need like a wall or to come out a little farther with this top section there. Oh, your floating build shadow actually shows up now with the new graphics update? Yeah. Haven't messed with the new banisters. Are there new ones? I know we got like some new tapestries and stuff from the huntress and stuff. Or from the mountain biome, you're saying? There's a bunch of big ones in the hollow halls and stuff. How to get the barber's heads. Yeah, he has a mannequin for the heads at the salon. Yeah, those wigs and stuff. I actually haven't done that yet. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, they do have a lot of new fences. Yes, yes, Lori. They did create a whole bunch of those at the blacksmith and the carpenter. Yeah, I heard they're found in random barber shops. Yep. Oh, right. There was a lore page I think that was relating to that as well. Hey, Peggy, welcome. But yeah, if we go down to the blacksmith, he's got some really great stuff. Obviously, way crazy cool stuff for kitchens and things. We've got frying pans, ladles, pots, all kinds of nice things. But yeah, tons of new fence options. Hand railings and corners and all kinds of stuff there. And then same thing at the carpenter. He's got a whole bunch of stuff as well that was added. Let's see. Yeah, the salon stuff that's over here. Gotta go find the tools and things, but... Oh no, you're having a bug with the game. Armor and weapons, bags, just poof. Yeah, there's a few bugs for specific people. Thankfully, I'm bug-free, but devs are working on things, so wouldn't be surprised if they get fixed soon. Yeah, we've got all these new fences and stuff. Updated handrails too. Like, they have a whole new texture. What I'm wondering is like, what is there a difference? Like, what does this new handrail do? Because it's totally different looking than the one before. And so I kind of want to see, because we did our whole staircase with those like item frames on the sides to cover it up. Does that is that what this new hand? Oh, look at that. That's beefy. Hold up. Maybe we gotta replace some of these. I don't know. Starting to think of lowering your settings, see if that helps. Yeah, usually that'll fix some issues. Just changing some of that. So I want to see what this looks like. I do the snapping, rotate, and oh wow, that is like, yeah, it fully like covers the bottom though, which is kind of cool. Does it even let me? Ooh, that looks really good actually. Hang on. So there's the old handrail. Can I craft the new one here? Look at that. Wait. The old handrails are still, like, I can still use them as the old ones. What do you guys think of the thicker beams, or should I keep the old ones for this? I don't know. Can I even craft the old ones, or do I just have like a bunch of original old handrails before they change the texture that they're still allowing me to use? This is kind of crazy, I guess. Let's try to put that back. Oh, the Hopeful Embers one is the one you were talking about. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's a really cool one. I love it. Spot with a lot of banshees. Oh, you gotta share that too. Yeah, because that's where I got this one off of. Yep. No, that'd be nice. Yeah, that's interesting. So we can't craft the new railings, or the old railings, but we can still use them. Interesting. Think they'll add gems for armor? I don't know. Maybe someday they will. I don't know. Yeah, so we actually can't craft the old handrails. So I just have a bunch of build pieces right now that are no longer in the game. I better keep these. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy that they still work. Like the fine wooden fence. That stuff, it still works. They'll probably remove the ability to actually use it, but that's really interesting. Yeah, the new one takes up more space, but connect better though. Yeah, I love the look of the new ones. I'm actually really happy that they updated it. But it's just interesting that the old ones didn't take on the new texture automatically. They just like they still stay as their own build piece, which is that's really interesting. I'm a little surprised at that. All right, I've got some cosmetic stuff. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna put this in my chest up here, and then I'm going to we're gonna start building some more. I think I had. Oh, that was roof stuff. Let me put the cosmetics there. And I need to get some blocks for the tavern. All the ones from the block palette. Do a quick Google to see if someone compiled a list of the barbershop locations. Yeah, that'd be great. Because I know there's the one in, oh, what was it? I don't even remember. There's so many names here. The one down here by, yeah. This one, Fort Kelvin. That was where the quest took you. Come on, Yak. Go out of there. This is my building closet. Alright. Where is the good stuff? I want these guys. Actually, let's just go with the bigger ones. Conifer wood blocks. The Tarchinga roof blocks. The palm wood blocks. Some stone blocks for some scaffolding. Those would be good. What else do we need? Maybe, well, not flintstone just yet. This should suffice for what we need for a bit. Maybe oh yeah, refined wood maybe? Let's grab those. Have the doors of crates open? Yeah, they, I thought it was just empty ones, but yeah, it looks like it's a bug. Some of the chest doors that are like staying open. Only seen one in Fort Kelvin. Can also say you've not looked for any. Yeah. Spent too much time in the Shroud. Yep, me too. I haven't done all the barber stuff. Did all the quests and things, but I haven't gone looking around. Yeah, the chests are a little bugged. Yep. I believe so. What did I do for these? I put the, put this other conifer wood on the sides of these stairs. Let me do that for these ones as well. Because I really love the way that looked on the upper ones. And maybe we try the different railing on the lower ones here. I don't know how it'll all turn out, but... Wish they had a magic version of the big chest that you can craft early on. Yeah, I think that's like the biggest thing early on in the game, is storage. At like doing the starter house and stuff, like you just gotta stack up on metal scraps and craft a bunch of chests. Because you get a lot of materials really quick, and you actually need them later in the game. Like all those plant fibers you pick up and stuff, like they actually serve a purpose later, which is cool. I love when games do that. You don't just end up with a bunch of junk that's useless later game. But yeah, it means you gotta craft a lot of storage if you want to keep it. Really need to bring to this game. Oh, what you do in Conan? You do a lot of building in Conan? I have not played, but it looks really cool. Old Zach, welcome. Glad the armor video helped. You'll look real spiffy. Yeah. Some of those sets are pretty crazy looking. I love the cosmetics. Those are really nice. The fabric animations and stuff on them, man, it's really cool. Makes such a difference with the stairs having the end pieces. Yeah. That think it trims it out nice, makes it look a little fancier, because we are going for like a more luxurious look for the tavern here. Love the building and decor in Conan. Yeah, I feel like I should try it out someday. Joe, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Did I do these edge pieces for the tops of the stairs too? No, I didn't. It was just for these bottom sections, and I had these side pieces coming out by 1 block on both sides, so like that. There we go. Yeah, another level of building, and you love it. Yeah, Enshrouded's pretty cool. I wouldn't know how to compare entirely to Conan, because I've only watched, you know, videos of Conan and stuff. I've not experienced the building in it. But I have heard you can do a lot of stuff, but Enshrouded is arguably my favorite building game at the moment. It's amazing. Really is cool. Chaotic, welcome, welcome. Hope they add more cosmetic and armor sets with the glowing pieces. Yeah, I know, right? They had some of the glowy bits on them with this update. It looks so good. Yeah. No, that was really, really cool. What do I want to do here? Okay. I'm going to fill in with these. Maybe with the half timbered block. Let's go with that one for underneath these guys. Do a little bit of a privacy barrier, I guess, under here. There we go. Hey, I'm nobody. Welcome. Love the stairs. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We spent a long time kind of coming up with all kinds of crazy ideas for them. But it's like, yeah, it can go. They're just really flexible, and they act as a really nice centerpiece to the build here. So I think I'm definitely keeping that design. I like it. Got enough room in the tavern for them, so they should be good. D, welcome. I'm doing pretty well. I hope your day is going well too. Is the last piece out 1 block? Hold up. Oh, thanks. Is indeed. Yep. I always catch it at some point, but thanks for letting me know. Sometimes I catch it when it's like too late, if I like accidentally do like a foundation out by 1 or something like that. Finally joined the Discord. Thanks, Sandra. Hope you enjoyed in there. Awesome looking at everybody's creations and everything. Connor, welcome. This is what happens on vacation. Get to catch the early streams. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So yeah, I am kind of debating stream schedule stuff. the tongue twister, say that really fast. Where like I think today's stream will be like the consistent one every Tuesday at this time. And then on Fridays, I was thinking either Fridays or Saturdays, but leaning toward Fridays. I know Ebony likes Fridays, but you guys can tell me if you agree with Fridays. But doing like a slightly later stream, it'll be like either, let's see, like 3 hours later than today's stream, or it'll be like 6 hours later than today's stream. So I'm kind of debating like which time slot there, but I think like kind of it'll be mid-afternoon for me, but that way people, you know, in Europe and, you know, I get some viewers from Canada, Australia a little bit. So I'm in Germany with Enshrouded. So you guys will still be able to make it. And that way we kind of have 2 different streams at slightly different times, but similar enough to where I think it might work, something like that. But Friday kind of being the end of the week. I know we get a lot of people watching, you know, lurking when we're working from home and everything. So I'm thinking Fridays could be nice, and then you guys have the rest of the weekend, and I could possibly just do like maybe chill streams on Sundays every now and then. But I think viewer-wise, like, everybody streams on the weekends, so it might be nice to do some more, like, you know, Tuesday, Friday kind of a thing instead of Tuesday, Saturday. Yeah, just to get some people on and have that work. But Friday nights work for you? Awesome, awesome. Yeah. So we'll keep trying some stuff. You know, this week I'm gonna try a Saturday afternoon/evening stream. Maybe we'll do one Thursday this week, but I don't know. And then yeah, then we'll eventually be settling into a schedule. So just keep that in mind, everyone. And you know, let me know if you have any thoughts on that in the Discord server or anything. I did put like a basic poll on YouTube to vote on some stuff there. Yeah, keep me posted on when you guys are around. But I know this Tuesday one seems to work well. Gives people a chance to kind of settle into the week on Mondays. And, but yeah, I would love to do 2 a week at some point. Hey, Kenzen, welcome. That'd be you, work and lurk. Later would be better for you, at least Friday nights. Yeah, okay, Chris. Good to know. Trying to make chests dedicated to each material. Yeah. Hey, Mason, welcome. Ring of Light is awesome for building. Oh my gosh, you're so right. I should go equip that because I'm kind of burning through my torch here. And that would be... I totally forgot I had that. Thank you so much for the reminder. Let me go grab that right now. We can start using it. I should just have that in my inventory as a builder. That's a great idea because the wisp light can sometimes be a little bright there and we got to use it up all the time. But Tuesdays this time is 18:30 for you. Okay, that's like that'd be 6:30 p.m. in non-military time. Yeah, happy you can join. Friday slot. We'll always watch later. Okay, right. But if I do like 6 hours later for this time, that gets to be like midnight for you, which gets a little late. So doing kind of like a 3 hour later than this time on Friday, that would be like 5 p.m. Eastern time for the later people in the US. Kind of a thing. Or would that be Pacific time? Yeah. But we could find some stuff that works. Stairs look fantastic. Yeah, they are pretty cool as a centerpiece. They are pretty cool. I'm really liking them. Where did I put my rings? I know I kept them. Question is where? Okay, maybe they're in the armor chest. Oh, you got a legendary Staff of Taurus that has a gem slot. That's my favorite. That's the one that I'm using right here. The Staff of Taurus with the gem slot. I put the Gem of Focused Light, but I'm not sure. That one's honestly really good for melee as well. But yeah, I love that staff. It's a great one. There's the rings. Do I have any here? Ring of the Flame. Oh, I forgot I had that one too because we could have more time in the Shroud. Ring of Burning Light. Let's go ahead and equip that one instead of the mana just for now. Oh yeah. It's a little better, isn't it? I can see a little better. It's just a very slight glow, but it'll help. It'll help a lot. Too bad this character rarely uses spells. Yeah. I know, I always feel that way with like melee weapons and stuff. You know, at least Crimson can use them. But like I'll find, you know, crazy good like two-handed weapon and I'm like, I'm a mage though, but it looks so cool. That's the reason to do like multiple playthroughs of this game. Because yeah, there's some cool stuff. Oh, you had a glitch with the ring not illuminating when you were building in first person? Oh, you're absolutely right. It doesn't. Oh, whack. Okay. Well, at least it'll help when we're just walking around in third person. But you are absolutely right. I would love for them to fix that. I don't know if it's like intentional. I think that would be really nice if it works though. Yeah, it does. It provides a nice glow. So we'll keep it on. But yeah, I guess we'll still have to kind of use a torch or light up the space for first person building. This is very true. Yeah, it's been like that for a while. Yep. And welcome, by the way, Jim. welcome. Yeah, 3 hours later from this time about would be good for you, Peggy. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, this is good to know. Do kind of, that would be like, this is like morning for me. That would be like mid-afternoon-ish for me versus like after dinner for me, which would be like 2 a.m. in Australia and everything else. Like we wouldn't really get, it'd be okay for the US people, but everybody else, I know we have like a lot of people from all over the world watching the streams, so I'd like to try to accommodate as many people as possible. What's been my favorite class? You're a mix at this point. I love the mage stuff. Love the mage stuff. Yeah. I've been kind of a mix of all mage stuff, like trickster, wizard, healer, battle mage, and a little bit of tank. Just because I'm kind of trying to do it all, you know, I need some constitution and stuff. I like the blink. I didn't need the shroud stuff. But I've been getting lots of requests to do a video on my mage build soon, so I do plan to do something like that. Hey, Savat, welcome. Is the cosmetic armor not able to be dyed? Yeah, this cosmetic in particular is not, because this one actually glows in the dark, and it has a lot of other features that I guess made it a bit hard for them to work in the mechanic of dyeing the 2 new cosmetics, although a lot of the older cosmetics are able to be dyed. Hey, Enshrouded guy, welcome. We're on a ranger build, melee with a bow, nice. Yeah. Always put a torch in place when you're building. Yeah. Yeah, I could carry around a little portable torch to throw down. Or I think I could even, like, we could just chuck that down and be able to build. Because I don't think these torches burn out when they're just sitting on the ground, unless I'm wrong. Could be wrong about that. But, maybe. I don't know. Oh, gosh, look at that. Look at that view. So cool. Awardments, welcome. I think it's worth starting a new world after the recent update. Entirely up to you. This is my same world from a year and a half ago. Gone through every single update of the game. And I'm still having a blast. But yeah, with all the new stuff they've added, all the new lore, if you were kind of thinking about starting another playthrough, between now and like 1.0, now would probably be the time. They added so much with this update, so yeah, if you're kind of on the fence about like, oh, jumping on a new playthrough just for fun, now would be a great time. Oh, you're trying to dagger focus build. Nice. Nice. Really hope two-handed, oh, swords. Yeah, we kind of get the daggers thing, but that could be cool. Yeah, the sun rays, I know, right? Pedro, welcome. Game looks so good on my machine. Your poor 3070 can't keep up with the graphics. Yeah, 3070 would be probably just on the edge of being able to turn some of the settings up. I have a laptop that has a 3050 in it, and I do have to put it on performance for it to run okay. It runs great, but yeah, I don't get the graphics like I do on this one. This one's the 4090, and now that they fixed the graphics bug for me, I love turning it up to max settings. It's just so pretty. It really is. It's a cool kind of immersive experience in survival games with good graphics. Started a new run just to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, see everything from scratch. Exactly. All the new quests, like now you can do everything in order. I didn't even get to do like Blackmire in order. Blackmire came out like after I had finished the Kindle Waste biome, and so like I kind of went back and forth and back and forth. It's kind of cool, like, yeah, do another playthrough and do some stuff in order like that. Yeah. Yours does quite well on 1080, yeah. Yeah, they should be running, you know, good at least. But yeah, with the visuals and stuff, they are a little higher on your machine when it comes to the draw and performance on them. A salon in the tavern would look good. I think we should do a whole separate salon build. What do you guys think? Like something like on this hill along with the residential houses for the barber. In the meantime, he'll at least have a place to live in the tavern, right? But like we could do a whole nother salon build. Because why not? I always look for excuses of different builds to do. And that could be a really great one. All right, let's try to do some pillar type stuff here. I might just change things out later on. You know, we can always add detail later in the game. But I feel like I just gotta start sketching things out. I'm a very perfectionistic builder. So I tend to take like an hour just to do a freaking pillar. And honestly, I just gotta I gotta practice just enjoying it and just going for it some more. And yeah. I do take a long time. Let's see, this back wall here, we have the conifer. Now we're gonna have the other type of wall. Let's go with this block here, something like that. Since the only profession sign we have. Yeah, right? We gotta do a build for him. Yeah. Only on balanced graphics for you with a 1080. Yeah, I added an SSD. Yep. What's the favorite game stuff that this update added? And yeah, welcome Tony, by the way. Probably, oh man. What would be my favorite thing? Honestly, lighting. It's not like a thing. I love the new building pieces and the blocks and just honestly a lot of it. The Shroud exploration has blown me away. It's been a lot of fun. But having better lighting just with a bloom slider and being able to control all this stuff, it makes building and base time way more enjoyable. And I'm really glad they spent a little bit of time on that. I've been wanting them to do that for a long time, so very grateful for some nice lighting. Yeah. Yeah, Lori, I'll just make more balconies on the tavern and put the NPCs on the balconies down here instead of up there. Oh, watch me actually do that though. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Get some of these walls done over here. All your villagers live in an apartment complex, away from your cabin. So much quieter. Keep the farmer in the cabin, though, for cooking and such. Yeah, I kind of have my main crafting NPCs. You know, keep those in the places. But the rest of them. Ooh, actually, do I want to do this as textured build? Yes, I think so. Okay. And the rest of the places, though, yeah, I agree. Having a separate space like this tavern and stuff for villagers is kind of nice. And it was really funny the other day when I was trying to record my video. All my dogs and cats in the tavern, I finally fed them for the first time, by the way, you guys. This is a proud moment. Hang on. Go to the treehouse. Blacksmith was so annoying. We dug a hole for him. See, yeah, I finally fed him. See? This guy, he's complaining about shelter. That's his problem. This guy's, see? They have food in the bowls, you guys. But you might be wondering, where did the dogs go? I put them in a chest. I fed them and then I put them in a chest because I didn't know when you feed the animals, they start barking and meowing at you. And I was like, shut up, I'm trying to do a video. Just had all the dogs barking in my house. Anyway. So we'll shove those guys in the tavern too. Hey, Glitch Games, welcome. Hope you're doing well. How long did it take me to learn to build as well as I do? Well, I started my channel about 4 years ago. Started with Valheim. Actually started early on with some Minecraft. But I played Minecraft a while before that. So that was kind of when I was able to kind of translate my life building skills into a game, was with Minecraft. And so this game translates very well actually to Minecraft because I can just make it 4 times more detailed kind of a thing because the blocks are 4 times smaller on the scale. But yeah, I mean, starting with Valheim, doing Minecraft, I do, contracting and remodels and stuff in real life. So a little bit of creativity from that. Just kind of all pieces together, but lots of practice, Been doing Enshrouded since the closed beta, little over a year and a half ago. Getting the first glimpse of how the building system works and stuff, so I've just, lots of different building, lots of ideas, I wasn't doing these mossy roofs until a little more recently. Trying to come up with some of those ideas. The forest treehouse there was kind of the first time I did that. And that allowed me to kind of do whatever pitch I want for the roofs, to not be stuck at like 45 degrees or whatever. And yeah, just trying to find all kinds of ways to familiarize myself with the pieces and everything. But Black Agnes, yeah, the dog barks in reply to your Enshrouded dogs. Yeah, that's great. That is great. Always fun watching and seeing the designs. Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, glad I could stop by your stream again the other day, too. Finding out your luthier was awesome. Not many of them around these days. Yeah. Yeah, things like that are kind of a lost art. Sometimes I feel bad that I don't do it for a living. But at the same time, like, yeah, it was just hard on my stress levels and stuff and my patience. So, yeah, it's something I'm proud of, at least knowing the skill, so to speak. Max shroud time without potions and gems and stuff is currently 19 minutes, not well, that's pretty crazy. So you must have, in fact, I should have probably gotten it. You probably have the inner fires, right? Yeah, 5 minutes in the shroud. To get time like that, yeah. Don't feed the dog so it doesn't bark. See, now I actually know the reason why I subconsciously wasn't feeding the pets earlier. Right. Like how friendly the channel is, very nice community. Yeah, we do have an awesome community here. I am super grateful for you guys. If I use the spawners, you manually activate with the Shroud Core. Yes, I did try one of those out the other day. Yep, it just spawned in a, I think, what was it, a Fell Thunder Brute for the one that I did. But yeah, those are really cool. Brenna, welcome. Finally can watch again. Played the update, didn't want to spoil it for yourself. Nice, yeah. Yep, now we're back to doing some tavern stuff. So you might see a few like build pieces or things, but no exploration today, so to speak. Just doing more building. Gonna have to figure out where I want windows and everything though too for this, but at least for now, we are starting to get something up and running. Let's see. That can go up here. Okay. Oops, I actually don't want that there. Just a bunch of nerdy folk who like architecture and stealing building ideas from you. Totally fine by me. Totally fine by me. That's the point, right? Anybody test the spawners to see if each give you specific type of fell? I think in general they might, but yeah, I didn't do it consistently enough to see. Yeah. Violet Arc, welcome. Love the videos. Thanks for sharing the creativity. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Oh, this is gonna look nice with the walls starting to get on it, you know? Like I've kept it so open, but it's gonna start looking way more grounded and just way better in general with this. Okay, so this is like, is this the same? Yes, this is the same level as the one below, or the pillars below. So let me try to get this like there. Does that end up working? Oh, no, hang on. So like here maybe? Nope. This one snapping is just a little bit tricky. Hold up. I put it there. Yep, that's on it. Okay. Now I just gotta go like around the other side and see if that doesn't poke through, but I don't think it will. Hey, T-Bird, welcome. Yeah, glad to see the NPCs finally having a home. Yeah, Amy. Yep, they will hopefully have a home in the next few weeks when we get this a little more developed. It's gonna start getting dark in here, but we'll add some lighting. Got to make an entrance into it as well, but that's gonna look really good. This block looks really good in the forest, honestly. I like the conifer, but I feel like I need to mix this block in just because, like, it adds that light tan, which contrasts the green in a nice way. I like it a lot being, like, under the roof here. Go back later and catch the beginning. No worries, T-Bird. No worries. Let the dogs out. Yeah, I shouldn't have said they were in chests, right? Might test some sometime soon. Yeah, that'd be an awesome test to do, glitch games, yeah. Love the half-timbered walls, Tudor vibe, yeah. And the half-timbered brick block. Honestly, like, that is such an underrated block. I haven't used it in these builds, but it's one of my favorite blocks. I just, yeah, gotta use it soon. Yeah, that's a really nice one. Also been watching the new VODs on the update. On episode 3 now, loving them. Oh, I'm glad you're liking them. Yeah, some of them were pretty long. But I'm glad it's fun to skip around and check them out. I do leave them up for a while on YouTube, so. Amy K, welcome. Love the well block too. Yeah. It's kind of got like a little bit of an elven feel, but I don't know. I like it for the supports. It's like light, but it looks, yeah, it looks good. I'm gonna put a lot more of them too. Like right now I just have one in each corner. I'm gonna put a lot more supports so the tavern starts to look grounded soon. But yeah. Love the bricks for the first floor and half timbered above. Yeah, definitely. That I gotta try to do a build like that at some point because I haven't yet. They have so many blocks. Do you have a hard time remembering what each block looks like? Yeah, I really want to start a world purely to do a block palette, like just a showcase of all the blocks and what I think looks good together, to reference for my later builds. Because yeah, it starts to get complicated with so many options, but at the same time, it's like it's so important to narrow down on a specific palette that looks good, and that's like it makes builds really come to life when you spend time on that. It's so tempting to use all of these amazing blocks, right? But it's like narrowing down a specific combo is what really makes a build look consistent, look really good, fit the environment and everything. Aqualifax, welcome. Glad you like it so far. Made a block store for the same thing. Nice. Please do that. Love to see what your palette choices would be. Really bad at choosing combos. This is good advice as well. I might like do if I get a world to that, you know, together for that, I could try to do a like a video as well, kind of explaining different block palettes and how that works. There's some out there for Minecraft that I've watched like way in the past, but I could do one for Enshrouded of like what makes a good one as I start honing in some more stuff. Because yeah, these are not the most professional block palettes that I've done, you know, for this forest village. They look really good. But yeah, there's a few more things that, like, with all the new blocks that have been added, that I would be like, oh, I gotta do some updates for sure. I'm gonna try the building in RuneScape Dragon Wilds. Yes! Yep, I have been doing a lot of that over on my channel. Did a starter house, and I just posted a video last week building a swamp hut. Yeah, that game's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. Got lazy in 7 Days to Die after 3,700 hours now. Just take over the existing point of interest and modify them. Yeah, I mean, Enshrouded's great for that. So behind my bed, no worries, no worries. It's yeah, I've got lots of videos out there, so feel free to go back through them and check out what you'd like. But yeah, RuneScape has definitely been a lot of fun. Yeah. The way the blocks interact with each other, also very important. Yeah, sometimes don't mesh very well. Yeah, the tension between them, exactly. You kind of want to choose like neutral colors, a set of neutral colors that go well together. And then you have like your accent color, and then your, yeah, and then your contrast colors. That's the best way of explaining it. And again, I could do a block palette video or something at some point, choosing some really great ones for Enshrouded. for the different biomes, because I think it does matter based on the biome you're building in, and that's why I want to do like builds in different biomes too at some point. But yeah, choosing a lighter block, lighter neutrals, and then a dark contrast block, and then a color block, like something that pops a little bit. Whether that's, you know, in this case, it would be the red of the palm wood on the corners. This is giving it, like, subconsciously, it's giving it a little bit of reddish color that pops it a little bit from the green. But what I probably should have done for some of the builds is also use the red clay shingles block. You know, that would really pop against the forest. I did that for my first forest build, and it looks really good. A desert build in the snow just doesn't work. Yeah, exactly. You do have to keep the biome in mind because, yeah, realistically, like, subconsciously our minds will be like, oh, what would the people have? You know, we'll know if a build seems out of place in a biome because, like, oh, they just wouldn't have the resources for something like that or whatever. And, like, with Enshrouded being kind of the older vibe, like, I kind of like building biome-specific builds sometimes, you know, using things like that. It looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, the stairs with the light blocks look so cool with the walls up. Yeah, they give off quite a bit of light, don't they? Not too bad. So I want to start doing, let's see. I want to do little support pieces for this tavern here. Where is the center of the blocks? Let's do So there's this one. Let's do one like here. Let's do one over here. Okay, and then what about just like kind of on the insides of every 4 blocks? So like there. Yep, and then here. Okay, and here maybe. Kind of leaves a bit of a gap in the center, though, so I want to, I don't know. We could try to fix that with something. Also good to see how a lot of blocks look together. Yeah, before you go farming for the resources. Exactly. Adobe would just last maybe one good snowstorm. Right? Yeah. Saw a build where stairs use light blocks in the center. Oh yeah, like a runway for the lights. Yeah, looks super cool. Yeah, that would be neat. At the beginning of the series, you once talked about maybe building a castle. Is there still a chance you'd do something like that? Yeah, I would love to do something like that at some point. I would love to do that kind of more in the mountain biome if I could work it in. Because what I was thinking is, like, for the Kindle Waste biome, I would love to do, like, a steampunk-themed build on, like, stilts kind of integrated with the big rocks and stuff. A little, like, steampunk pirate-themed, I guess, with some, like, dark wood and things like that, a little rustic. And then in the Nomad Highlands, I was thinking like a nice, more of like an Adobe style. You see a lot of them in like Mexico and like the huts. You know, it's like the walls that go around, so a little bit castle-like, but very short, like very short castle-like walls. And then you've got like the little village in the center, with like the little courtyard, a more open feel. Something like that, like a little Adobe villa style thing in the Nomad Highlands. Mountains, I would love to do kind of like a winter village, maybe surrounded, you know, or like the centerpiece of the village is like maybe like a mini castle or like a fortress kind of a thing. Castle in the sky, that could be cool. Yeah, do a floating island space for something like that. Yeah, so I've got a few little ideas of things. Yeah. Bigger gap in the middle works nice if you put a bit of an arch. I remember the name of it. I think it's an expensive one that uses silver. Okay. How have I liked the adventuring now? Game was so dark before. Yeah, it is nice. I've been loving it. Aquila Fox. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you're liking it. Yeah, the center stair thing is we spent a long time doing this. I still gotta get all the railings on the lower ones, but it is looking kind of cool. It's a cool centerpiece to the tavern. A bit like the stone building blocks in Nightingale, they added amazing frontier-style build set. Oh, cool. You want your pirate town in the water biome? Yeah, I want to do like a pirate style, like, or like, I don't know, maybe water biome. I feel like for me, I might do like more of like an elven pirate style. That's not even a style. I could make it a style, an elven pirate style fishing village. But yeah, I want to do a big fishing village thing in the water biome, and then eventually choose like a spot where we just go all out with a really cool end game base, you know, kind of using everything that I've known. I want to do that after water biome though. Stairs are unique as heck. Spiral designs are so blah. Yeah, we were contemplating some spiral stuff, and we were contemplating all kinds of ideas. This was honestly like a 2-hour stream just doing these stairs. I think even longer. But it was, yeah, I'm really happy with them. The way you can just go across to other rooms, or go down, you know, anywhere you want to go. They're just so flexible, and with all the NPCs that are going to live in this building, I wanted them to have easy navigation. They can't walk off the edge of the rails, so the rails are high enough, and not, like, get stuck on the stairs. Like, there's enough stairs for everybody to have a place and everybody to get down, you know? Oh, the new tunnel caves and the Nomad Highlands keep calling your name. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah. So we officially got kind of these walls up. What I really want to do, what could I do in here with the supports? Do I just do like a big beam in the middle? Maybe I do. Let's try that out of curiosity. So if I go, what is this? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go kind of here and then, like that, and then delete those guys. And that becomes the beam there. Or, let's see, what did I... Yeah, that creates the texture there, so I kind of wanted to come, like, all the way out with that. Okay. I wanted to create, like, yeah, little beams that, like, bring this in, kind of tie it in there. 5 out of the 6 live channels on your board are playing Enshrouded. Nice, nice. Stairs are really beautiful, yeah. I'm doing an experiment for you. Make a column with the well building material, and then build a wall with the new Starry Night build material. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. The shaders took forever, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, the villagers will find a way to get stuck no matter what, right? They will, they will. Those pesky little villagers. Alright, I want to do there and there. And like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming out here. Alright, and then one up there, and then destroy both of these. This would also be just way easier. Let me turn voxel detail models off again. So it doesn't confuse me. There we go. Now I can just see it without the other stuff being in the way. Alright, and then destroy both of those, put a block there, and up here. Okay. Yeah, the Starry Night ceiling tiles look amazing. Oh, they do. It's such a cool block. Such a cool block. Yeah, for an alchemist house, that would be amazing. What are my thoughts on collaborative builds? I think, honestly, like, if you have a team of builders that you do, like, some planning with, I mean, you could just have fun and, like, build together. But I have seen it done really well, like, if you guys have watched Contract, the guy that put together, like, a team to do, oh gosh, the big Lord of the Rings build in Enshrouded. They worked really well together, and that was, like, 30 people. All from his Discord that did that big build, but they like sketched it all, they planned it all, everyone knew what scale they were trying to get and like do, so there's a lot of planning involved with it. I think with complex building systems, it's hard to just like have a bunch of people and like somehow make a house that looks like it was built by the same person, if that makes any sense. But it's definitely possible, and I think there's just, yeah, a little bit of planning and then you could do something really cool. Yeah, some of the collabs build are insane. Yeah, the Helm's Deep, exactly. That was the one. Hey, Mills, welcome. Look who you got live. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I was figuring maybe you'd be live today, but maybe you're taking a break day today. You've been live a lot with Enshrouded. A Minas Tirith build? Yeah, that would be cool. Sounds like real-life contracting, running a team of builders. I mean, honestly, it kind of is, you know? It would be cool, you know, at some point to do a community server, do builds and stuff. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? Favorite is when they stand in the doorway when you're trying to talk to them. Yeah, the NPCs and stuff. I can't get up my stairs when the all the cats and dogs, they don't get off the stairs. That build was epic, exactly. Half dead Mills, taking a rest day. Might stream later, we shall see. Alright, gotcha. Yeah, definitely take rest. Last thing you want as a content creator is to get burned out or do too much. I've definitely felt that in the past, you know. I feel like I've settled into something that kind of works. I know, like, when big updates happen, I've had them happen before, so I know, like, alright. Be a heavier week of more content creation and then some more resting and stuff. What am I working on? We are working on the tavern for my villagers. Let me go take a step back. Let me turn on the voxel details again so you can see. So we're doing the interior of it right now. This is going to be a huge tavern that I'm working on in my forest village. So I got the treehouse up there, and I can step back up there. You can look at how it looks with walls up as well. That'd be cool. Hard part will be finding someone with your level of skill. Barring from Conan Exiles, is the only other person you know with that level of skill. Yeah, I think there's like, I mean, there's a lot of people, you know, when you build like a really creative community of people that all like are kind of on the same page about certain things. But yeah, there's definitely some of that. There's definitely some of that for sure. Hey, Timber Builds, welcome. Good to see you. All right, so this is the tavern so far. I get my helmet animations show on the thing here. I guess it's just easier going the first person here. So yeah, it's huge. But this is where the villagers are gonna live when it's done. So they're all in their back patio right now of the treehouse, looking at their house being built. But it's gonna be a little bit before I get it done. But we finished the moss roof before the update. And now I am trying to get the upstairs done, which is going to be their inn with all the beds and stuff. And then middle level here, I'm going to have like a wraparound balcony with a bunch of seating and dining. And a couple of kitchens in this area. And then downstairs is going to be like the pub. Yeah, with like a bunch of barrels and winery, like the cellar area. It's gonna be pretty big, but hopefully it'll give them a lot of room to spread out. I think one of the cats is cross-eyed. I don't know what happened to my cats. I fed them for the first time yesterday. They started meowing. I put 2 of my dogs in a chest so that they wouldn't cause havoc when I was trying to create a video. And They'll just get their area in the tavern away from me when it's done. Starry doors would be awesome. Oh my gosh, those would be cool. Those would be really cool. Yeah. I'll switch over Twitch to get some channel points. No worries, Joe. Already over there. Didn't realize you're live on Twitch. Head over there too. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I always try to multi-stream to both, whichever y'all prefer. Mr. Anorax, welcome. Doing a side of the mountain build. Watching you made you realize you suck. No, it's all just practice. You know, I was there too. I remember the first Minecraft builds I did and stuff. It's all just practice. It's all practice. Watching people like me or other builders or stuff, that's how I got better. You know, I remember the builders I watched when I was getting into Valheim or other things at first, and then you just develop your own style over time. Yeah, at least just keep having fun and keeping at it. I'm gonna do the Starry Night and the pillar there for you, Still Saber here. Your IRL cat is staring cross-eyed at the birds in your yard right now. Oh, nice. Yeah. So my dad has cats. I go over there. He has like a suction cup window perch for them to look at the bird feeder outside. And the way they do like little like twitchy meowy sounds when they're like excited about the birds is so hilarious. Amy grunt at heart, build a box, pop a bed and a fire in it, call it good enough. Do what you gotta do, right? Thanks, Lofa. Thanks for the sub. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, the chirping is hilarious. I know. I didn't know like cats do that, and then I was like, "What the heck are they? What is that supposed to be?" Yeah, it's hilarious. Where is the Starry Night? I know I had it somewhere in here. The Starlight block. Let's get that. I don't know if I have enough to make a big wall out of it. Maybe I do? We'll try. She does it instantly as soon as she sees pick up a laser pointer. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, my cats, the ones my dad has are kind of demented. This yak likes his hay. He's like, this is my pile of hay. You didn't feed me food. I'm claiming this pile of hay. How do you make the hay? It's VUCA nesting material. It's just a terrain material that I plop down in some of the carts and stuff and on the ground for my barn. Hey, Azraelius, welcome. King of the yak, right? Cats also know how to bark? Oh man. That's crazy. They're secretly parrots in disguise. Where's this on the map? This is right over here. Or are you asking where the VUCA nesting stuff is? But yeah, anywhere in Blackmire Forest, you'll find a ton of that, and this is where we are in Blackmire Forest for the tree base. Valheim recently added hay too. Yeah. I can't wait to do some more Valheim. I'm kind of waiting for 1.0 with that one, but yeah, it'll be cool. Be very concerned if a cat started to bark. Hey, just Josh. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Oh, the main place you wanted to go is nuked by blue fog. Oh, yeah. There's some limited spots in the Shroud. Or in this, in the world, you know, that aren't shrouded and buildable and stuff. So Still Saber, you wanted to see what it looked like with a pillar of this stuff combined with a wall of the Starlight block. So here you are, my friend. This is what that would look like. A very cool combination indeed. Because it kind of matches the greens, it flows. It's actually very, very similar color, if not identical, actually, to the inner parts of that. So, very cool combination. Yeah. It does glow at night. Yep. The starry block is beautiful. It glows just slightly blue, and it makes for a yeah. That's the wall of it. It makes the floor. Just undo those guys and snap a floor here. The floor does like this golden, like embedded tiles look, which is really cool. And then the ceiling of it makes the starry night look on the ceiling. So it's like it's got like whole different textures, like top versus bottom versus wall. It's a really cool block. They did a great job with it. Yeah, one of my favorites. Haven't used it in a build just yet, but I want to at some point. And I love the idea of doing it for like an alchemist build for like interior walls and stuff. That would be beautiful. Speaking of the demented felines, Lion has her head stuck in a bag right now. Oh boy. Gonna have to grind to add it to your builds. Yeah. I did a video of the of how to get the new blocks, or where to yeah, where to find them. So feel free to check that one out if you have trouble finding them. Yeah, very wizard sanctuary, like a wizard tower. That'd be cool. Fireplace thingies that place that previously did not have the shroud. Oh. Yeah, Starlight floor is really pretty, isn't it? It is super cool. Looking good. Thanks, Josh. Thanks. So cool firing up the game. Seeing a swarm of question marks all over the map. Yeah, it's just like, adventure, here we come. Can't wait to see what else they come up, if they already are this good at this. Yeah, oh yeah. No, the dev team for, like, they deliver. They deliver, it's insane. I want some fences for around my deck. We could start doing those. Let the cat out of the bag or in the bag. Watched that video and got those blocks immediately. Yeah, they're so good. So good. Hope y'all hit the like below the video. Don't worry, it won't hurt. Thanks, D. Yeah, follow on Twitch if you're watching on Twitch. Subscribe and like the video on YouTube if you're watching there. Thank you all for joining today. So what do we need for these other fences? I'm thinking we've actually got a lot of options. These are like really cool for yard fences. I don't think for a tavern though. These guys are probably what we'd want for the tavern. Or this, like this looks really cool. This is a little more like almost elven style though. Like that, like, what do you get? I think this for the tavern is probably more of what I'm after. What do you guys think? This is like a thinner, sleeker design, but let's see what this looks like for like an outer railing. I'm gonna grab a bunch of these. Where do you find the hay material? That is basically mining the roofs of any of the VUCA areas. Let me go show you. Thanks for the lurk, Josh. Fine wood has the better color matching. Yeah, we'll see how these guys look. The fine wood fence, because it'll match the conifer wood and stuff if we're kind of going that route. So the VUCA nesting material, you can mine like any of these areas. See all the straw in Blackmire on the little tree houses and stuff. If you mine any of this, it's basically just terrain material, so you get the VUCA nesting material from it. And there's tons of houses that are made like this. Headbot, welcome. Ever since buying the game days ago, you become addicted. Yeah, it's such a good one. Yep. How your ex-roommate used to call his cats by emulating the chirping drove you nuts. Because you couldn't do it yourself. Thanks, Anorax. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the content. We want to go mage build ham on these Vukas. I remember when these guys were actually difficult. Get out of here. Who needs a weapon? I can blink right through you. And I have gems to regain my health faster than you can take it away. I could just let these guys, like, destroy me indefinitely, and they would do nothing. And then, yeah, there's this mushroom stuff on here. You can mine this stuff, which gives you the mushroom flesh. You got blackmire bark. Pretty much any terrain you can find, you can mine and get something from it and build with it. Which is just, it's so cool. Yeah, we've got those fences. Let's just see how those look around the deck. I think they'll finish it off really nicely, and that's kind of what I was wanting to do here with these. All right, so we've got these in my inventory. Do that. Let's see if they'll make it all the way across in like an even number. I like the thick bottom on them. This is cool. I do like the way they've redone them. And I could see where they snap together and just kind of cover stuff up a lot nicer. Ooh, let's see. Do we go out or in here? Let's go in there. Gonna put up those grapple hook things, zip around the treehouse better. Yeah. I put a couple of them down up the tree trunk there, so I can get up to my treehouse if I don't want to fast travel. Yeah, so I did do a few of them there. What do you guys think for the tavern? I'm almost thinking this deck at the top has to like overhang a little bit more. Look at it a little bit. I build an underground ice rink? Absolutely could. Yeah. Love the builds, by the way. Thanks for joining, River. Welcome. Mixture of grapple hooks and trampolines. Yeah, I totally got to add that stuff to the forest village for sure. Yeah. More overhang. This game of Nightingale has spoiled you for traversal graphics. Or, yeah, grapples here, umbrellas, and climbing there. Yeah. Furry Gump, welcome. Definitely don't see a kegerator up there yet. Trebbit, welcome. Yeah, Pratfall did an underground snowball fight ring. Yep. And the snowballs now finally work, which is nice. Those were always, like, bugged for a while. I'm glad to see them working. Yeah, so if we look back a little bit. Yeah, for this tavern, I do feel like a little deck overhang could be kind of nice looking. Maybe on the side. I'm debating where would I want it to go. Kind of a wrap around out front, or well, let's at least start trying some stuff. Extra support beams, yeah, exactly. Kind of going underneath. Lionheart, what's up? Tavern looks amazing. Appreciate it. Glad you like it. And Grimmy, be nice if they add some build camera options. Yeah, I would love that. RuneScape Dragon Wilds does that amazing, and I think every game should do it the way they had it there. Do the flame like on your patio cabin build. Yeah, make a little seating area outside. Totally. Yeah. Yeah, there's first person building, yep. I'm doing like a more of a step back flame like camera so I don't have to use the flame altar and kind of zoom in around the area. So yeah, at least I'm gonna try to do a deck that overhangs out here a little bit. Let's see. Let's do it out of the conifer, or maybe the refined wood in this case. I don't know. Let's do it with the refined wood, or the palm wood, I should say. Gonna have to disable snapping for this one. Oops. Let's bring it there, I think. Looks a little better. D-Tac, welcome. Just discovered you yesterday on YouTube. Don't even play this game. Watched like 10 of the build videos. Hey, thanks for joining in. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, it's such a fun game. Oh, a semicircle deck area? That would be really cool. Try to do something rounded that comes out the front here. Huh. I mean, we like adding more time to the build, right? That would be a little complex, but like this is so cool if I just overhang it a little bit out front here. Yeah, semicircle could be pretty neat looking. Yeah, with like a little fire pit flame in the center. Hey, Kate, welcome. Caught me alive for once. Welcome. Glad you could join. Thanks for stopping by, Mills. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day and stream if you end up doing one. Now Steam will have to be long. Yeah, now the stream will have to be longer. Streams plural. We're gonna be doing lots of streams for the tavern here. Okay, so we have this thing here that's kind of overhanging. How far out does that go? Does that overhang like? Oh, it's literally like 4 blocks. Okay, so if I hit the undo there, the deck should really only come out like let's overhang it by this amount in the center. And then do a radius that comes in on both sides, like both the edges. Am I gonna make the bard an office? I'm gonna make, not an office, we gotta do a stage. A little stage in the tavern for the bard. Honestly, like right here. Like right here, we could cave in this wall, do a little stage so the bard could sit out here and entertain the people who are eating on the deck. This is gonna be a cool looking tavern. When it's done. Yeah, funny how streams drag after a while. Yours just get better the longer they go. The interaction is awesome. Yeah, it's awesome having you guys all popping on and sharing ideas and everything. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, they do go a while. And it is funny, like, the YouTube community, because YouTube's, like, you know, streaming there is just a little bit newer. Like, I try to put live in my thumbnail. I put, like, it says streamed X amount of days ago or whatever on the VOD. But I still get so many comments on YouTube, like, you know, bro really just spent 2 hours explaining something that could have been explained in a 10-minute video or whatever, or like, you know, why is this video 2 hours long? I'm like, it's a stream, it's not a video. Like, it was live. You can click the chat replay if you want to. But there's a lot of people who don't understand on YouTube the difference between like streams and videos. And so so I'm trying to, you know, grow a little bit with that. Every time I do streams, you know, like I'll lose some subscribers and gain new ones, but I think the people that come in with the streams are honestly like the best quality community I have, because you guys have like all of the amazing ideas and just like stick around for stuff, watch videos. Like it's kind of it's worth it for me. It's worth it for sure. Until this game, Baldur's Gate 3 is the best instruments. Yeah, having a whole party play instruments together. I know, it's so cool that they added that with this game. It is. Love a stage for the bard, yeah. Yeah. Just get stepping in lava is a risky business. We should be able to... Yeah. It's just silly. People sadly don't read and freak out with the time of the vid. Yeah. I'm like, you can jump alone on my really big ones. Like part 1 of the update, you know, it's like the VOD has like 9,000 views or whatever. I'll put timestamps in them sometimes and stuff, so you guys can skip around or other stuff. I try to make the viewing experience as good as possible. And you know, someday when I'm really rich and I can pay an editor to like edit VODs down and create them into little videos, like, yeah, I'll do that sometimes. But yeah, for now, I try the best with what I have, and I think the community is honestly, I'm just so grateful for you guys. It is, it's really awesome. So is this on the bottom? That overhangs, okay, that overhangs by 1, so I want to put like that guy there, and we can start cutting out a radius of this thing here. Like you said earlier, all just nerdy folk. Yep. Can hire you, Trevitt. All right, perfect, perfect. Yeah, when I can, I'll be asking you guys in Discord or whatever if anybody's an editor or would like to cut up VODs and stuff or other things. It would definitely help the channel and be like the first thing I would do, you know, if I start making good money from the channel. Love the live streams, Ebony. Yeah. Yeah, overall, it's a lot of fun, you know, and like right now, if I have a busy schedule and stuff, it's a really nice thing to do to be able to interact with the community. And, you know, when I don't always have time to do a full-on video and stuff, because editing for videos does take a while. 95 watching on Twitch? Heck yeah, everyone. And we're about to hit 1,000 followers on Twitch, so be sure to follow if you haven't already. That would be awesome. We might hit it in today's stream. Kitty Boo, welcome. Videos and lives are relaxing, plus you get ideas and great conversation. Heck yeah. Post a screenshot, your testing build, and screenshots in Discord. Nice. I'll have to check it out. Love to spend more time with them. NPCs dance and you're playing the musical instrument. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Think I'm scrolled up a little bit. I just kind of look from like top down irksome in the chat because when we get a lot of them, that way I can hopefully read as many as I can. So I'll like read top down when I'm yeah, I see the latest one, like Osralius there. That's slightly irksome. Thanks so much, Timber, for the Prime sub. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. You regret you have but one follow to give. Well, I appreciate you guys. Jixer, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Y'all are awesome. Yeah, we gotta check. We are getting close to 1K followers. What are we at now on Twitch? 1K! You guys are freaking awesome! What the heck? Oh my gosh! That's like 15 from just starting like a little bit ago. Oh my god, you guys are awesome. Lofa for the gifted subs! Oh my gosh, you're amazing! You already subbed yourself at first. Thank you so much, guys. It's really cool. It's really cool. That's awesome. You guys are awesome. Gislin Stereo. Yeah, you guys are amazing. I appreciate it. 1,000 subs. 1,000 followers. I keep saying subs. I'm like all used to YouTube. Only be a matter of time. We'll get to 20K on Twitch, you know, 40K on YouTube or something. Just keep growing the community. I can't wait. This is awesome. Thank you guys so much for the support. It means a lot. It's super cool. Bob Ross of Cozy Games. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all. Yeah, Joe's on and Timber. Yep. Latency difference between the two is insane. Yeah, Twitch has ultra, like really ultra low latency. So there will be a slight latency difference. But YouTube is also over 2 times the quality of Twitch because YouTube has enhanced broadcasting with AV1 encoding. So you get a best of both worlds on whatever platform you watch from. There's like, what is it, 2 seconds or 3 seconds difference in delay from YouTube to Twitch, so not too bad. Go ahead and sleep here so you guys can see some more of the building. 100 watching, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Well, I appreciate the follows, guys. And of course the subs on YouTube as well. Pushing to 30k now on YouTube, but yeah. So cool to hit 1k on Twitch. You guys are sweet. Caught your first live! Alpha Sigma, welcome. Having both up was funny. Yeah. Yeah, it's too distracting. If you have both up, you gotta either turn the volume like way down on one or mute one of them. Some people do that, like watch on YouTube and then like lurk on Twitch for some drops or stuff, you know, when I've got that. But yeah. Calitrin, welcome. Thanks, yeah. Just hit 1k. Super exciting. Super exciting. And yeah, thanks Lofa for the gifteds. Very much appreciate it. Bob Ross comment rings too true. Is the place for chill, relaxed streams. Well, I try to do that for the community. You know, it's the kind of thing I love about these cozy survival games. I do like 2 in here. Let's see. Get that one there, maybe. Gotta just try to come up with like a circle design here. Staircase is amazing. Yeah, it's coming along. Haven't built with the new starlight blocks just yet, but I would love to at some point. They are really cool. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for ideas too right now. I'm kind of in that space. Yeah, staircase is gorgeous. Yeah. Love how you can use the pixel art logic. Yes, exactly. We could go and like, you know, literally search for, you know, a radius type of build. This is kind of getting there. I honestly don't use that as much as I maybe should. I just kind of eyeball what seems to look good. This is looking pretty good to me so far. So I think we're gonna go with this. Not bad. We could have like a little bit of a tighter radius, I suppose, but yeah, we'll see. Been playing for over half an hour and forgot about all the crops you planted yesterday. Yeah, they're probably all grown. I just got the, did I get it? Wait. Did I not get it yet? Oh, I was about to. Speaking of like stuff going, because I've been playing a little bit, I've got the silver dust and stuff going for the chain lightning. For like the infinite chain lightning spell. I forgot I could make that. So I got the silver dust. Did it? Let me see if it's done yet, actually. Thank you so much for the follows, you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, here we go. Silver dust. More silver dust. I've been keeping these going, and I got the iron bars, so we're gonna make this infinite spell. Choo-choo! Heck yeah. Found the shroud beam spell. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that, though. Gives you the shroud fatigue. Minus 2 minutes in the shroud. I was like, I like it, but it's a little rough. There we go, Eternal Chain Lightning. I have been waiting to get that one, and I am super stoked to get it now. Let's see, do I have, it's in here. Okay. I gotta try that out at some point, but yeah, super cool. Eternal Lightning is a blast. Pun intended.
Hello.
We plant the new seed. Oh, the new nighttime flowers at our bases. Does anyone know? Let me check, because I have harvested a bunch of those. That's a good point. Can we do that? Because they only come out at night. It looks like no. It looks like no. What there are, though, there's basswood. I need to make that because I haven't gotten that. And then there's this, what was it? This, not the conifer one. Greenleaf. There were like other bushes and other stuff. Like there was this, oh, maybe this one. No, hazelnut bush is an older one. But yeah, I know there was a few new trees and seedlings with this update for sure. And welcome, Jerome. How's it going? New stuff they added. The shroud feels like never enough time inside the shroud. Yeah, the new armor sets do a big difference for that. They may look a little dinky on the surface, but wearing the new armor sets does help. And there's also this new gem that I got. I said at the beginning of stream. Gem of Hopeful Embers. Replenishes your shroud time with little orbs as you're fighting, and your shroud time drops below 4 minutes and 24 seconds. So all you got to do is just have these gems in your inventory, and you start getting all kinds of cool buffs. So eventually it gets there. Yeah. Peggy, thanks so much for the membership. I appreciate you. And with the bronze perk, I do have a community Valheim server that I might be switching to a community Enshrouded server at some point soon, since we do have a lot of interest in that until 1.0. But anyone in bronze membership, you can download the world files for all my builds. So hope you enjoy those if you'd like, but I appreciate the support. So certain gems do need to be on weapons. I could talk about this for a little bit. So like the Staff of Taurus. I have a Gem of Light. This is like a weapon gem. Yeah, targeting an enemy for a few seconds while aiming or blocking puts a mark on the enemy. It's like you have to, this is like, has to be installed on a weapon, you know. But like this, for example, Gem of Battle Mania just says, while the elixir buff is active, dealing damage activates the satisfying Battle Mania buff. So like, these gems, all you gotta do is just have them in your inventory, or like this, Gem of Overpowering. Attacking and blocking an enemy deals 94 additional stamina damage, but it doesn't say it has to be inserted into a weapon. All you gotta do with these ones is just have them in your inventory, and your weapons have like their own specific gems. You know, Meteoric Impact on the axe there. But yeah, some of the gems, all you gotta do is just put them in your inventory and you're good to go. Yeah, the coolest gem, the one for the meteor, yeah. Can't use it in my base. But as long as I'm outside of the base, that one's pretty cool. Susie, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Deserve it. Thanks, Peggy. Appreciate it. Just playing around and hadn't decided what to change. There's a hidden door in there somewhere. Maybe we should test it, yeah. Yeah, thanks, guys. Oh, right. Don't want to have my axe when I'm flying around inside. Not a good thing. I'm glad that they at least you'd like have to hold that specific weapon. It's not just like a I would hate if that meteor gem was just something where like if it's in your inventory you're just a flying meteor all the time. I damaged my whole farm. I blew up all my crops 2 days ago because I was flying down and exploded them. Yeah, I got to be careful when you landed in your base. Yeah. It's a little rough. So what I want for this tavern as well is like, I want to try to do, like, could I smooth out the corner, like these edges here? You know, like, could I take like, maybe not benches, or maybe I could do with benches, but I'd have to do it at like 45. Maybe this circle thing might be a little bit tricky after all. Maybe I should do them like at 45 and then straight across and then 45. Because the circle thing, because I was thinking with 45s, I could actually make it look perfectly flat and smooth on the sides. by angling like a not a bench, but like the, yeah, we tried some stuff earlier. I might try a 45s here. Make that balcony the bard stage. Yeah, I want to put the bard stage like right in here. This would be the perfect spot. In fact, right now, let me just like block this out here. As at least a doorway, but I was thinking of like caving this thing in to be like a rounded inner thing with a stage that the bard could go out on, and then doors onto the deck from both sides, like through here and then also back in here. Yeah, a wall is perfect for a small bar area. I could kind of have those like back in here on the sides. Yeah, this is cool. I like the indoor-outdoor space. Raise the pitchforks, protect the village. Yeah, lucky with the drops in regards to the dust. Yeah. I didn't know. New divider on the side? Yeah. Yeah, we could try some things. I'm gonna try so the circle will be like nearly impossible to do if I wanted to make the wall smooth. So let's just try a 45. Let's do it from here. Something like that. And then let's bring this guy in a little bit more. So that's how the 45 would look. It still looks good. But it allows for me to do like, you know, the straight fences and make the side nice and smooth. So if I go inside, I think I actually might have some extra stuff in the treehouse that we could use for this. Waiting on night for a night sanctum. Don't want to change your settings off default. Yeah. Yeah, for my stream the other day, I put the night to be a little longer for those. You can mark it on your map, pop a flame altar down if you have any extras, and then go looking for other night sanctums in the meantime during the day to know where they are. So you can make quick use out of night. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Now with the railings having the thick bottom edges to them, we could try a few things, yeah. Let me get some of these guys. The polished wooden shelves. This is what I wanted to try for the 45s there. And then we'll see what ends up working. Found a sanctum, only realize how it was down. Yeah, it takes a little bit to find them. Just did a video, posted earlier this morning, that will hopefully help you guys finding all of those night sanctums. It's to find both of the new cosmetic sets in all of them. So feel free to check that one out. Hopefully it'll help out a little bit. All right, I get down. Oh, no. No. Stop holding my axe. I can't, it'll be like explosives. I can't have my axe in my inventory when I'm when I'm building. When I'm within a flame altar boundary. Alright, so if we're out here, let me put some scaffolding. Let's just do it out here. Okay. So the fence being turned is big bada boom, yeah. So we can turn it 1, 2, 3. Oops, no. 1, 2, 3, and then do a oh, actually even just glitching it down like that kind of covers up some stuff, but if I hit the rotate and then no, not that one, G, to put it inward like this. See, you guys, we could like fill in the edges with this block or with this fence. So like I could put one there, and there, I guess. That's how that would look, which honestly does look kind of nice. That looks really good. not a bad look, and it saves a little bit of texture along the sides. So I was thinking either that, or let's do something on the other side here. Looks real good. Yeah, it does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. So let's grab some of these in place of the fences. And this was option number 2, but I'm kind of thinking option 1 could be cool. Oops. Okay. Here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's at 45. And then, oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That would be option number 2, would be to do like this one here. And then use like Q and the scroll wheel to like pull it out. Honestly, option number 1, as I'm just looking at this, let's just do option number 1. Because this looks good. It does work. But option 1 allows us to sort of fill in the middles because that fence is like nice and thick there, so yeah, let's do 1. Let's do 1. Grab these guys, and this way, now I can go ahead and put the, just like that. The middle columns are a little wider, but this is like what's snapping on. This is gonna look so good from the outside. Let me, okay, 1, 2, 3. And then that goes there. We could put a corner on the edge. Yeah, this is why 45s they're a little easier to work with the size of the building pieces. This looks really good. Rounds it out, looks a little slim at the bottom, but then kind of juts out here. And even, this is actually as far out as the overhang of the roof. So technically, like, the whole deck is still kind of under the roof. It just opens it out by a whole nother, like, 6 blocks, which is nice out front here. I like it. Corner post with torches? Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, the color looks good. It does, it does. The fence kind of rotated. Let's do it on this side. 2, 3. And then go sideways with it. And then, oops. Okay. Ooh, how did I, oh, right. I needed to rotate it around the other way. That's right. Okay. And we go like that. So that just fills in that little corner. And then this fence can snap in there. A little bit of a wider pillar there, and a little bit of a wider one there. That worked so well. Okay. And then we snap from here. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, because this is like, it just, yeah. They kind of snap like, it really depends. Hang on. Let me see if I can maybe redo this on the other side. I don't know. You ever use any of the public resource servers? Yes, I have been using DeLindsay's public resource world for the moss roof. We used it because it's just really grindy to get all the stuff for that now that I'm kind of endgame. I don't like using them when I'm in the playthrough process. You know, I like getting them at least first in my world. But then if I have them, I'll use the world, or the resource worlds. And once creative mode comes out, that'll be really cool. Be able to like fly around and build a big tree from scratch and stuff. So let me get some more fence corners. May have some, but the new look is very updated, so let's just grab a bunch of those. Same here, yeah, yeah. Oops. Ah! We're not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Gotta go back up the stairs. Flying through the trees. Hectic. Dead duck waddling, welcome. Yeah, the picket fences, right? So cool that they added them. At least I didn't have the axe equipped. Very true. I had my wand instead this time. Seems to be a different weapon every time. I just gotta start working on the entry here to the tavern. That's what I need to do. So I'm hoping these pillars will fill in these sections just to like make things look a little more uniform. That looks pretty good on that. So I mean, yeah, there's like a tiny little gap if you really got nitpicky that I could like fix by just free placing the fence, but I always like to use snapping when I can. It just looks nice, but and yeah, same thing over there. You know, it just barely overlaps, but like you're not gonna notice that from over here. And overall, this looks really good. The way the bottom of the fences covers up that 45. So I like that. And then yeah, we could do like little torches coming out of the top. Yeah, fiery lights along the rock path. Yeah, that would definitely look good. Are all my builds on the same map and world? So I have as many builds as I can on the same map. On the saves, like if you join the bronze membership, I do have different saves for different worlds if you want some of the older builds that I've done. Currently on this save, we have the Forest Village, the super cozy Forest Cottage. I have the Halloween Haunted Church. I have the larger treehouse that I did from scratch. What else? We have the cozy mountain cabin that is over here. But like there's other flame altars that I have sacrificed to do better builds. But I have those world saves. I just don't have them in this save specifically because I leave my flame altars for the, you know, I'll take like an older build if I want to update it, use that flame altar for a new one kind of a thing. Top Dog, welcome. Oh yeah, I'm mainly a builder. I love the building survival games. That's the big thing I like doing. Same here, yeah. Yep, it's so much fun. So much creativity that these games can offer. I think the side here, this side, I'm not gonna do like a jut out. I think I just want to keep it flush with the build. I only want to do a deck on the front or on the ends of the tavern. So like, let's do a deck, for example, over on this side. Let me take out, oh, let's see. You want to kind of go to the left. Okay, like there. Is that in the center? That's in the center, okay. Let's take out this, oops. Put a door in here. This will be probably just a larger double door kind of a thing. And then I'm gonna do a deck on this side because like sunrise view, this is pretty. And then as well as a deck like over there off the kitchen. Drinks on one side, food on the other. Yeah, we're gonna do like a really big kitchen area. This whole area here is gonna be like 2 kitchens with like, you know, maybe like a drink bar and then another kitchen with all the cooking. And then the tavern though, like the pub and stuff, the cellar we're gonna have down in the basement. With all the wine storage and a little area for hanging out down there. We could try to figure out how to make like some little enshrouded, like a little pool table or something. I don't know, we could get creative. And then out here is gonna be like dining and seating wrapping around the deck with like a stage in here for the bard that I'm gonna try to be doing at some point. This will be more indoor dining and seating. And then the upstairs is going to be the big inn for all the villagers. So we're going to get all the beds and rooms and stuff. Get a maybe a bathhouse or something up there. We'll see. Typical Mythical, welcome. Been to Top Dog server. They're all good builders too. That's awesome. That's awesome that you run one. Yeah. Super cool. Like the games that have gravity. So you have to plan or support. Yeah, it's really cool. Like, that's something I love with like Enshrouded versus Valheim, you know, like you can switch back and forth, and they offer very unique, different experiences, which is really great. Anyone play with controller? Crimson plays with controller, so my entire playthrough with him has been with controller. Runs pretty great. Inger Hansen, welcome. Added the ability to grow a hazelnut and azure mushrooms. Yeah. Yeah, Crimson says it's pretty good. He plays RuneScape with the controller. He does every game with controller because he actually has like a thing with his brain where he needs to do just controller, not mouse and keyboard. So when we play games together, we pick ones that are controller support. So with Dragon Wilds, he still has to use a mouse to click inventory. But Enshrouded is pretty much full controller support for the most part. Some things are a little funky, but it's like it's pretty well done. They can't officially say full controller support, but or actually, is it now? That may have changed. Let me check for you on that because I feel like maybe it is now. Let's see here. Shrouded. It is full controller support now. Yep. So back when we were playing it, it was not, but it was always really good. Playing on controller 2, Joe, yeah. 110 watching on Twitch, yay! Thanks, guys. We just hit 1,000 followers. So follow if you want to support the channel, and super grateful for you all. 1,000 followers on today's stream, that's super cool. Going to play this starting next week. Prefer controller personally, yeah. I like these games. I'm used to mouse and keyboard because, you know, it's just what for streaming and other stuff, you know, if I gotta go over to chat or things. But I love the couch controller games. Like I got It Takes Two, Split Fiction, like a whole bunch of others that are like that with like split screen and controller and stuff. Those are so fun. Love the light effect on this skin. Oh, I know. Yeah, these cosmetics are beautiful. Thanks, D. Yeah. Congrats on the 1K followers. Yeah, this is super awesome. You guys are amazing. Yeah, glider can be a little funny. Yeah. That was something Crimson had said. Top Dog, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. Thanks. Hey, Marcus, welcome. Yeah, the blue set is beautiful. Yeah. Yep, just had a video this morning on the channel where to get all the cosmetics and new armor sets with the update. The blue set, it's amazing. This white one is kind of the white version of the blue set there. It's some cool stuff. Figured I had to wear it today in honor of the update. So now we can get rid of these scaffolding bits. Since I finished this little bump out on the deck, we can work on the side deck. Let's just check that out from a little farther away. That looks great. Yeah, the 45s, this is all good. And then we'll put some angled support beams underneath it and stuff to get everything working well. And speaking of support beams, let me do what I did on this side. You guys like this? Like the little angled stuff that kind of ties into the roof there. Is it too much, or is it, well, it looks kind of good. There's definitely a lot of them there, but maybe it's a little much. I could take out, yeah, maybe it's a little much. Hang on. Let me try something with the other side, and we can compare, and you guys can see what you like best. Amazing staircase. Must be a genius to come up with that. Hey, we all came up with it. On the last stream with the Tavern was the staircase stream. And spent a lot of time brainstorming all kinds of different ideas. But it's good, it's big, it'll suffice for all the villagers being in here going up and down. It makes for a really cool centerpiece of the Tavern. Got the foliage around it and stuff. It looks kind of cool. Oh yeah, angle some wood walls there too, add more texture to it. Yeah, we could do that. Need to find more friends to play with this game. Oh, join the Discord server. exclamation Discord in the chat. That'll pull it up, and got a lot of people that play in there. So, oops, let me, I just want to do the new version on the other side. So 3, 4, let's do this on this side. I'm gonna turn voxel details off again, just so this makes it a little easier for me to build these. And let's do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna do these beams on the side. Oops, didn't need that one. Just that there, and that one. Perfect. Flying buttress, that's what you're trying to remember? Yeah, exactly, exactly. I've got a lot of those guys on the haunted church build. You don't mess with Discord. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Not everyone's platform. Most of the people here tend to use it, so that's what I preferred for the community here. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I know there's like school communities and other platforms and stuff that have been gaining popularity. Ooh, this is. Hang on, what happened here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's right. And then, I see. I see what went wrong. Okay. There, and then down here. Yeah, the church really came out good, didn't it? I wasn't expecting that. I was just kind of thinking, like, let's just go full-on haunted feel for this one. And it turned out pretty cool. Can't wait for water blocks. Oh, gosh, that'd be cool, depending on what they add. Did some farming as well. The computer's busy. I'm on your tablet. Nice, nice. Glad that works out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that like on the 8? Hang on, hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's on the 8. Okay. Let's do it on this side as well. Yeah, the Halloween build. I did win the Halloween build competition. Yep. I got a backpack from Enshrouded. I have a custom Enshrouded backpack. And we got the name in the honor hall. It was a cool build. I'm pretty happy with that one. The block palette was just, like, it really worked out for the haunted Halloween theme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're just gonna try 4 for this wall. Hey Flora, welcome. I tried using the new wooden handrails for support beams. Oh yeah. Because we could kind of go like this and then, you know, oops, not the T, this one. Like, you know, angle them at 45 and then just kind of hold the, oops, maybe, oh, this might, yeah, and then kind of bring them down like that. To do support beams. You know, stuff like this could definitely work. I think I'm going to do the roof one for those, but yeah. 4 works best. Yeah, too many. Yeah, so it just doesn't look cluttered. That just looked a little much, so we'll see how this 4 looks here. Oh, the diagonal ones. Oh, yeah. I totally could do something like that. I'll have to go craft some of those. I don't think I have them in my inventory. But yeah, absolutely. Those would look really good. Get this guy out and put one there. Perfect. And right there. What do you guys think of just the 4 like that? That's just way better. I'm gonna go with 4 instead of this many. Because it just looks even. I don't have this double wide one in the middle. And yeah, the edge ones are a little closer to the edges, but I think this looks good. Yeah, a little better. Yeah, hang lamps off of them for lighting. Absolutely. We'll do some cool lighting in the tavern for sure. And yeah, exactly. Diagonal one won't poke through the floor. Just for those ideas, let me go grab a diagonal one. Just to see how it would look. Because why not? I may not use it for this one, but gotta see how it look. Oh yeah, use the lighting blocks for the stage area. That would be super cool. Totally. Did I delete? I deleted the angle one that I crafted. I really need to get a storage room. After the tavern, that's what we're doing on stream, okay? We're gonna build a big storage room. Let's craft a few of those. Because, yeah, I'm just in need of a better organization system, regardless of if we don't have chests just yet. Oh, look at that deck from the tavern. This looks great. I can land on it now, too. Giant wallet chest, yeah. I've got a spot for a storage room. I just haven't built it out yet. Okay, these guys. I was like, did I just craft a duplicate of what I already had? But nope, we're good, we're good. So this is basically, hang on, I gotta like... Ooh, this is, I'd have to put a block here. Let's do this just for kicks. A block there. And then put the railing, like, here. And then, oops, like, up in there somewhere, you know. Let me get another few blocks up here. Maybe there? Oh, I kind of have to do it like that there. So that's how those would look, which do look very nice. So, so yeah, thanks for the idea. I don't know what I would do. I think for this, I'll still use the roof blocks. We could kind of do like a combination of the two, or I could use those ones like out here or something on the deck. Does look really cool though, doesn't it? It's smooth. That one does not stick. Oh, it does stick through the floor. No. That top one there. Yeah, cause the edge is like really tall. So we'd have to kind of we could do like a little bit of a combination here. We could put like almost something like that. So yeah, if we had like the right scenario, they would look really good. But right now they do stick through the floor in this case, so I'll just use the other beams for these. First method might be better. Yeah, for this one I think we'll go with these, and just 4 on both sides. The simplicity there, it looks nice. And yeah, we'll go with that. Let me turn my detail models back on. And then we can do this deck out here. Okay. Snapping turned on there. Let's do 2 more here. Oops. And then there and here, because I think a deck out here would be nice as well. Kind of like the slightly primitive look of the supports, just feels right. Yeah, it's kind of what we, you're just gonna check the upper floor, yeah. Or to tell me to do that for the poking through, yep. I did that on the barn, and on the barn it looks good, so that's why I thought of it for the tavern. Because I have a very similar thing for the barn. See, with these poles for a higher kind of vaulted ceiling in the middle, and then the lower roofs on the outside. So like this design is the same for the barn versus the tavern, and that's why I thought of those, because I really like how they look with the way the barn was. So I think we'll go with them. And hey, now we have railings. I don't have to use my makeshift weapon dagger racks and other stuff to try to make railings around the stairs. That's so nice. I'll have to update some of these builds. Yeah, definitely could work in the right situation, definitely. Maria, welcome. I understand it right that a lot of the new things can only get at night. Yeah, so the Night Sanctum's only open at night. There's certain flowers, a bunch of flowers that only are found at night. Yeah, for the most part, a lot of the stuff in this update is nighttime stuff. Nighttime and in the Shroud. 45 railings and stone would look great for a church. Oh, yeah. Yes, that'd be super cool. I'll have to update that one. Come back over here with these and go 45s over here. Generating more work for you? No, that's totally fine. That's the point, right? That's the point. I wouldn't be getting all these ideas and getting better if it weren't for constantly generating and creating more work. That's Enshrouded, and I love the building, so by all means. I forgot also that we only need one of each block in my inventory because of the fact that it's pulling from all the chests as well. I totally forgot about that. I forgot to set the seed bed up to make last night for the pumpkins. Would love stained glass windows. Yeah. We have the granite windows, which look really cool. Those are the stained glass windows. Don't have see-through yet because of the, like, that'll probably come with the water biome update. Right now we just have shiny textures. Oh right, I gotta angle it this way. Keep forgetting about that. Okay. I believe that's 90. That looks about right. There's that one. Can I just keep the Oh, maybe that was like one down, actually. That's technically 90. I want to do 90, so I feel... Oh, it doesn't matter. It's not poking through anywhere. It's so hard with these things, like, no, because there's so many little rotation angles and stuff. I think this is... let's just see this here. Is this at the 45? Yeah, it looks right. Okay. Yeah, the greenish ones, exactly. Started your town now, nice. After seeing my stuff, that's awesome. Yeah, feel free, join the Discord, share some screenshots. Yeah, 9 clicks make it 45. I gotta keep counting. I wasn't counting there, so I gotta just remember to do that. So we've got this guy kind of on the outside there and oops, there. And over here on the outside there, there, and there. Perfect. How do you earn the Twitch drops? Phoenix, welcome. That is basically just connecting your Enshrouded with Steam, or your Twitch with Steam. So in Twitch drops and Enshrouded, you just click the link Twitch account, and then you just watch because I have them enabled for my stream. So you just watch for that amount of time for each drop. I think today might be the last day though for the drops, but I just posted a video early this morning on my channel of how to get them all in game if you miss them. So they are all found in game, but yeah, that's how you do it for Twitch drops or for the future. Oops. Didn't snap that in the right spot. Let's do over here. It must feel very satisfied. I just realized, yeah, the chatbot's working today. Yeah, you can find all the Twitch drops in-game. All of the drops they do, you can find in-game. It's just a lot, like, it's a challenge in game. So it's just nice that they added the ability for people to just get them by watching streamers as well. But yeah, I just posted a video earlier on my channel. In Twitch chat, you can just exclamation YouTube in the chat. That'll link for the YouTube channel if you guys want to check that out. Any of you do. Or it's just on the About page. But yeah, figured that would help some people. So this is one of the cosmetics, and the Twitch one is like a dark blue version of this, which looks really good. Very new. You enjoy watching play? Well, heck yeah. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, Keen is such a good developer. Yeah, so rare these days. Exactly. You can really tell their passion for the game. It's really awesome. This stream will get the SAS glass and view. Like that the drops can be found in game if you choose. Yeah, I do like that, you know, for people that don't want to, you know, that like, you know, have either trouble linking the Twitch or want the drops in game. You can hand them to your friends who might not have gotten the Twitch drops, because when you get Twitch drops, they're only specific to your Enshrouded account. Like, you can't use them from somebody else, so to speak, like, who doesn't also have Twitch drops. So the armor, the cosmetic set from Twitch will actually be like a different ID than the cosmetic set in-game. So I usually like to wait and do it in-game, and I'll, you know, when I do, I'll always show you guys how to get them in-game, because, yeah, it's just nice to have that option as well. How long have I been playing Enshrouded overall? I've been playing since the closed beta in fall of 2023. Or wait, 2023. So this game is amazing. I was pretty hooked since then. I was ready to jump in and start creating content for it when the demo released, and then waited like another month, and then the game released into early access, and I was like, I'm so ready. This is so cool. Late to the party? No, now is like such a great time to start. You're getting like all these amazing updates. Like, Keen is such an amazing developer team. You'll get it's such a great time to jump in and start a playthrough. Get all kinds of, you know, we get like another 2 biomes from when I started the game and other stuff. They've been on top of it. The amount they've done in the last year is crazy. Just been playing Shroud his whole life, just didn't know it yet. Secretly. Can you play summon builds in this game? Like, what do you mean by that? Like a blueprint style of build or something? Wish Valheim had more updates like Enshrouded. Yeah. Come on, Deep North, Valheim, come on. I can't wait when they do. They do good jobs with their updates. But yeah, Valheim was a tiny dev team, little independent college dude project that turned into one of the greatest games. Kind of unexpectedly. Keen has a lot more under their belt. They have their own game engine. So, you know, it makes sense as to why they're a bit faster. And Valheim was like, you know, I mean, I guess I don't blame the devs. They're like, hey, we made some crazy money on the game, just kind of want to retire and finish it slowly. That's what they want to do, but at least I'm glad they're finishing it, even if it takes a long time. Yeah. Yeah, I wish Enshrouded had creative mode already. Yeah. Yeah. They'll be coming out with it, but yeah, it'll be in a while. It'll be so nice, won't it? Yeah. Armed Barbary, welcome. I think yesterday you were asking if people wanted a vid about getting the Knight Temple armors. Yep, that video is out now. Yep. Yep, so you can check that out on the channel. I posted it like 2 hours before I went live today. So hopefully it helps. Gotta go now. Thank you so much, Dee, for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, have a good rest of your day. Look for RuneScape playthrough with Crimson. Blueprints are awesome. Yeah, the magic is fun and stuff. Yeah, RuneScape has some cool building for sure. Yeah. Oh, it's nice. Fingers crossed you go crazy when creative lands, right? Right? Yeah, Poker. Lofa was super kind to gift a bunch of Prime subs earlier. Yeah, thanks again, Lofa. And thanks, guys, for the follows on Twitch. Hitting at 1,000 followers in today's stream. Super cool. Waiting for Dune. Pretty solid building system in it. Yeah. I think it needs, for me personally, it needs a little more work from what I've seen, but it does look really cool. I have a video for building a starter house. You can scroll back in my channel, and it's a very simple build that I think will, you know, following my build videos kind of from oldest to newest will kind of get you familiarized with the building system in a way that I think will help. I could do another updated starter house video, though, with all the new stuff or whatever, or just like a updated version of that old starter house. I could do that again. I bet a lot of people would like that, with a lot of people starting out in Enshrouded right now. Oh, any good video about explaining the skill tree? Yeah, it would take me a while to explain on stream, because there is a lot to know about it. I think there are. I don't know off the top of my head, though. I will be doing a video at some point while explaining my mage build, walking you through the build that I have, because I do get a lot of requests for that. But yeah, it would take me a bit to kind of walk through all of it. Robka, welcome. Yeah, I'm doing good. Hope you are too. Actually using that starter house in your new run. It's what I use today. The updates I've made are, I've added a little chimney on the back of it. And then I do like a little roof overlap and stuff. Like a few little updates from that original starter house is like my ideal starter house now. But it's honestly one of my favorite designs for that. It just looks really great and it's easy to throw up quick. Yeah, it's been over a year already. Yeah, I remember when it was first, like yesterday, right? What about Crimson? Still hasn't done the updates with you yet? Not yet. He's been checking them out though on his own a little bit. So he's getting them a little bit. Yeah, he's enjoying them. They're really cool. Renaming the altar soon. I know, right? I thought like we can take the names away, but we can't add them back. I'd love to see a video on the mage build, Tim. Yeah, I'll try to get one out. Gotta have a deck on this side too, I feel like, right? Yeah. Lots of decks. And some beautiful views from up here, so. I don't know if I'll do them, like, on the bedrooms could be cool to have, like, a little seating, like, that's slightly inside the roof area, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. I just build, and then I'll tweak it as needed. We may redo things, change things, stuff like that, but the biggest thing I'm trying to do lately is just challenge myself to do it in the first place, because... Ooh, is this, Hold up. I did my... Yeah. No, okay. Let's just use this piece. Snapping there. And then, wait a minute. Yeah, we totally screwed up on the door. There? Let's try that. Snapping on, and let's do that? Yep, that's right. Okay. Oh, I need some more palmwood blocks. I gotta have those somewhere, maybe. Let me go check at the Cozy Village build. If not, I could try to make some more. No mistakes, just happy accidents, right? I had some, I thought, back here. That's the nesty material. Did I? Oh, I might have taken all the blocks out of here already. Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, we'll see if I have any more at the forest base to build some. Palmwood. Oh, we do. Let's grab a bunch of those. Always bites off more than they could chew. Then they figure out how to keep all the food in their mouth anyway. That's why I like them. They push themselves. Yeah, the fun com. Oh my gosh, that tavern. Oh, with the balconies. This is looking great. Man, yeah, start getting to some texture on the outside. It looks like a building now instead of just like a floating moss roof. It's looking really good. Let's get some more of the stuff built on this back deck. Much like a good rug, the balconies. Yeah, they tie the room together, exactly. Exactly, they do add a lot to the build. There we go. Yeah, they add a great silhouette, yeah. Don't let any nihilists come around. Do we ever decide on entry? Yeah, kind of. Not super clearly, Osraelis, but yes. I wanted to do like a side entry, I think, on... I want to do like a deck around the bottom. That's like a little one. I'll go look at that for a second here, because we do have to get that here at some point. Friend of deer, welcome. Anyone experienced a bug or the 0.5 meter and 1 meter blueprint disappeared? I have not, but some people have been having like game or like computer specific bugs. I'm thankfully bug free right now, but it kind of depends on the computer hardware. Some other people have been letting me know about some stuff. Haven't had that issue, yeah. Thanks so much for the Prime sub, Mr. Grumpy UK. Welcome, I appreciate it. This is not the Twitch drop outfit. Twitch drop outfit is, I can show you guys. It is up here. I'll show you the 3 new armors and the Twitch drops. So spoilers. It's these guys. 3 new armor sets. Twitch drop is the blue one there that you can get. The white one here is another one. But yeah, like I said, I've got a video on the channel this morning showing you how to find both of these cosmetic sets and how to craft the 3 new armors. Yeah, really pretty though. Really pretty sets. Yeah, the billowy flowiness of like the cape and the fabric here is just super cool. Strange, been fine ever since the update. It's just yesterday appeared. Huh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, you can always just F1 and report a bug there. Should give us an ancient for the base. That could be cool. Yeah, look at this though, you guys. Look at the freaking graphics. This is like evening, it's foggy, it's raining. at sunset. Like, oh my god. Just beautiful. Yeah, so good, right? It's just amazing. It is just stunning. I love what they've done. Yeah, ancient statues would be awesome additions. Yeah. Because all the lore there. Yeah, it's not always this hazy. This is because it's really cloudy and it's currently a rainstorm happening. It's very subtle rain, which I like that Keen did that. It's not too distracting or nothing. But yeah, the fog is what's making the sky and the sun look like that right now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Although I think they might be adding at some point soon like a fog, volumetric fog thing for the Shroud, because with their latest update, some of the fog spots in the Shroud got like really thick. And when you're on lower graphic settings, apparently it can be a little hard to see, so they are aware of that, I think, and they'll be fixing that just a little bit, but yeah, a little bit better on the wet surfaces for some of the texture. I think, yeah, this is kind of mostly covered by the roof, but yeah, they did a great job. PS5, please. Next year. Making you wait. A lot of the games do, it seems. Except Minecraft, they always release their updates for Bedrock Edition first, because so many people play on Xbox. So I'm still waiting for the latest update on Java Edition from Minecraft. Bedrock people got it like a month ago. I have a challenge for you. A random floor layout with a random second floor above it. Then make a build while sticking to the floor layouts. Oh, just like randomly design 2 floor layouts and somehow connect them with a build. Just like, yeah, that'd be really cool. Be a fun challenge. Yeah, Light No Fire. That is the top one on my list, on my wish list. Let me go sleep so you guys can see. Yep, super stoked for Light No Fire. You never know. It always could be a flop. I always say that, so I can't get my expectations like through the roof 100%, but like from what they've learned from No Man's Sky and stuff, it's looking really good. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait till we see more about it. Building looked pretty cool just from the little clip they showed. The graphics look gorgeous. I mean, riding dragons, water, massive open world like that. That would be the type of game to do a really cool community server with. Yeah, I can't wait for that one. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice to add the ability to pull blocks from magical chests without having to have them in your inventory. Well, I don't know, actually. Like 52 blocks, it would be all confusing. So I kind of like the system right now to where you have one of each block in your inventory. It pulls the rest of them from chests. As long as you have one of that block in your inventory. But then it would get like super confusing on my scroll wheel of like which block I want to use. Maybe it could be like a toggleable thing. Been really rough on No Man's Sky, yeah. The release was pretty crazy. The reactive water they put in No Man's Sky is amazing. Yeah, they're kind of teasing like some of the stuff that might be in Light No Fire with the latest like remaster of No Man's Sky. Yeah. Come tu dis tres beu. Is that Brazilian, Portuguese? Almost, guys, almost like Subnautica blend now. Yeah, Subnautica 2. That one's coming out. All right, let me, I need to, make sure I count the rotations this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, that should be 45s. Mouse Rat Dog, welcome. Deep sea stuff is cool. Not for people with, yeah, deep water phobias. Yeah. It's French. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. It sounded a little bit similar to Portuguese. Oops, this is I messed up here. Let me pick these up. Can I reach them? Yes, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. Sorry you're tired, might speak French. No worries. As long as you're keeping it clean. It's funny how like YouTube recently just added a feature to like for auto dubbing. So my recent videos are now dubbed in AI voice. At least they got my voice a male voice, because some YouTubers are having issues with that. But I got so many like shit comments on my last video, like, "Oh, is this video AI? Like, if so, thumbs down." I was like, no, you're just not listening to it in English. So I can't tell if I like the feature yet or if I don't like the feature yet. I think it would be really nice. I just don't think anyone knows it exists. So they just think like if they're watching in another language, it's just automatically like an AI video. I'm like, no, it's just an AI translation of the video. Is that like, do you guys think that would be like helpful? Rather than having to have subtitles on, just have like an AI translation of the video if you're watching a video in a different language? Drunken Dragon, welcome. Looking pretty epic over here. Yeah, I think it's turned out great. We're getting all the balconies and stuff on right now. You hate that, Maria? The feature's awful. It does sound kind of like whack, doesn't it? Gotta lurk, kill some bosses. Nice. Maybe if there's a disclaimer at the beginning. Right, yeah. I think, yeah, YouTube, like, we'll see what they do with the feature. I think what they need to do is just either make it clear that, like, you are listening in, like, a not, you know, like, just an overlay on the video that if someone's listening in a different language, like, this is an AI dub, this is not the original. Because, like, it's confusing people. And I think they'll get it right at some point, but, because I was just trying out the new feature, I was like, oh, you know, they rolled it out to me. But, yeah, I do think it needs a little work. Yeah, record in English, AI dubbed to other languages. Exactly, but just like a little disclaimer or something when they're watching. Yeah, prefer subtitles with original audio. Yeah. Or if something's dubbed, like, it has to be dubbed by, like, the original actor, you know? Like in Squid Game, I watch it, I do watch it with the English dubbing. But it's dubbed by the original actors, and that makes it, or at least most of it, and it makes it really good. You don't find where to enable it? Yeah. I can do. It's like in my things to be able to disable it for the whole channel. So I might do that. Give it some more time to work itself out, and just have the auto translated subtitles instead. I mean, you still have the subtitles, but it seems like it's auto dubbing in other people's languages without even them selecting it. And I'm like, yeah, at least make them select it so they know it's AI. Because, like, that's not my voice, you know? And it's cool. I think it's great for people that maybe, like, can't read, or, like, I think it has the potential to reach a wider audience. I do think it needs a little bit of work. There we go. There's that balcony. Now we can destroy these guys, and we gotta take another look at this beautiful tavern from the treehouse. Think it would help for people who don't understand English. The translation is not always correct. Yeah. Yeah, especially for like technical type videos, it could be really tough. I listened to the AI dubbing back in Spanish because I understand a lot of Spanish, and it was pretty good. But I don't know the other languages, so like I don't know how to review that. Like I feel like YouTube's gonna do me dirty, you know? Do something I'm like, I don't know. Excited to get back into Enshrouded tomorrow night, attempting to rebuild Long Keep at the beginning of the game. Nice, nice. You've returned, Osraelis. We finished the decks. We have finished the decks on the Tavern. Those look great. I love them wrapping around just on the front sections there. This is really cool. Honestly, you guys, as I'm like looking at this more, I might try to feel like I should try to find a way to put an entrance just in this front section right here. Whether it's like a double entrance, one that goes into the basement and one that goes into the wall. But with the way the decks are, it might look just a little weird to have an entrance off the side. I could have two tiny mini decks off the sides. Just so you can like go out and look at a balcony like over the waterfall right here. But I feel like like I'll have like a little opening here with like a little railing. But I feel like the entrance, I should figure out a way, even if it's like a big, long, grand staircase. Which I could do. I could pull it off. And then connect it into this guy here. Something like that. Whole neighborhood loves your decks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that. As I'm looking at it, it just feels like having the entrance, like a big one, underneath this deck over here would just be the way to go rather than on the side. Yeah, giant window to see the waterfall. Yeah, yeah. I want to do open, sort of open floor plan like in here. Be able to see that stuff for sure. Yeah. Hey, Serpentine, welcome. Looks great, thanks. Yeah, I think it's looking good though overall. It's really cool to get the walls on. Now I need to do some support struts coming down from the deck. I think those will also mostly be the roof block. It just kind of well, I don't know. The roof block might be... Oh, I did it for the tree. The tree house. You guys see the support struts like coming down from the tree house up there. Could always give your entrance a go, yeah. The word is bay window, yeah. Could do that. Oh, like a giant angled bay window coming out of the ends. That could be kind of neat, actually. Or like a miniature ones on both sides of the tavern out here. To sort of match the deck, but on the sides. I don't know. But yeah, lots of ideas. Shireen, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Do I have a plan to make any sort of interesting connecting path to the tree house? I was thinking if I extend this branch out a little bit, the one above my head that the tree house is on, I could almost like have a grapple up to it. Something like that. Missed the beginning of the stream again. Work, no worries, Serpentine. I'd do that diagonal porch. That I did on stream. You can check it out. We just finished them not too long ago. But I did the 45-degree angle and then glitched the hand railing, the fences, into it to smooth it out a bit, just to make it look a little nicer. It turned out pretty good. Ooh, a V-shaped like bay over here. That could be kind of cool. Yeah. Need zip lines in the game? I know, that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. Pink Soda Pop, welcome. I think we'll get some sort of water block thingy. I hope so. Oh, then we can spread with our rakes, be able to spread water with the rake. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Yeah. Spiral staircase? Yeah, we could do something like that. I don't know. Just noticed there's Revelwood stone. Yeah. Oh yeah, watering can, Serpentine. That would be a great idea. A watering can. For stuff like that. Like the overgrown tool, yeah. Just finished cooking dinner. Nice. AI voices sound drunk or dyslexic. Yeah. We've got these now. This is all filled in, which is really nice. And yeah, I think the top I'm leaving kind of as the bedroom. We've got it going down here. What's on the menu? So yeah. I'm gonna start doing the supports. It would start grounding things and looking pretty nice. So we'll try to do those just to see how things start looking. And then maybe in the next stream we'll do the entrance, because I need one. I need one soon here. Ooh, chicken jambalaya. Nice. I think I need to get some scaffolding up underneath this guy. Ooh, actually, this might work. That's why I built a little lip thing here for a reason. Because I can use that to step on in order to make my support pillar things. And do like that, maybe? Yeah. I don't know how these will look. I might use like the decay tool on them to... Ooh, that's not bad. Even with the roof texture, that actually looks kind of good. Oh, put a snow lantern in there? Yeah, it'll fit perfectly. That would be cool. Nice spot for it. Feel like the stairs need vertical supports, the one on the inside. We could try to figure something out. Some sort of chains or something fun. Oops. Ah! Okay. Back up on the scaffolding. Try one inverted from that? Yeah, yeah, something like to come off there like a Y. That'd be cool. So there's the simple design for some support pillars. That already does look like way better than it did before. Yeah, what do you guys think? I think an inverted would look really great. I like that idea. Let's try it. Yeah, Miss Lou can make the grounder stairs glow, yeah. That was a cool feature. Let's see, we've got, that one's there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe right here. Even just to go straight down like that, coming into it. Something like that. No worries, Maria. Thanks so much for stopping by. I think the supports might need supports as well. Maybe just exterior pillar going vertical against the wall. Yeah, we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oops. Maybe a little bit closer here. So 1, 2, 3. Wait. 2, 3, 4. So like little guys like that. Let's just see how that looks. Have we got water yet? Haven't played since the mountain update? Nope, not yet. That'll be coming end of this year. Most likely. Holly, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, those look really good. With the little supports kind of coming up like that. I like that a lot. They need to overlap the deck just a little bit here. That's what they got to do. Like a little little something just coming up in the front here. Yeah. Something like that. And then I could even get rid of, well, okay. I don't know. Do you guys like how thick they are? Because I could also make them half this thickness. Like I could destroy every other block like that. Well, maybe actually it's nice to have these ones be a little bit beefier. Yeah, I don't know. I like them this way. Thinking making the middle pole thicker to match. Oh, you think so? Could try. Or maybe that's too, a little too thick there. What I could do is leave this top one like that. Or, well, nah. I think just kind of coming down straight like that is probably the better option. Yeah, if I do that, it creates some weird texture, so something along those lines. I think water is coming sooner than expected. Yeah, those water noises, the animation looked a bit like swimming. Yeah, they're working really hard with that. I think the combination of the tar pits and the shiny textures that we got from the ice and the obsidian blocks and stuff with the mountain biome, I think they're getting there. You know, they're really testing the waters, no pun intended. I think we'll be getting it sooner than next year for sure. But I think like at least October, November timeframe at the earliest would be my guess. Ron Coy, welcome. Hopefully doing well. Oh, move the support back by one block. This vertical one. We could try that. Let's see here. So that was 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5 instead. Yeah, maybe you're right. I think, yeah, 5. 5's nice. Let's try this. Collie Bear. Add a second beam going down, separated by 2 block squares. Oh, like another one here? So like 1, 2, and then another one like going in you're talking like something like this. As a second one. We could do 2. It would I don't want it to look like a wall though. I do want to kind of see the let's go out. Okay, 1, 2, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the one we want to go down, I think. Because that's supposed to be 2 blocks away from that side. Yeah. Put a beam design in Discord media? Okay. Let me check it out. So yeah, that's what we've got there so far. That does look pretty good. I do like that overall. For a beam design. It almost looks like a little like tree trunk thing, like with the texture on the roof blocks. It's not a bad look. It does kind of match, and we could like hang some foliage over it or something too. Let me take a peek at the Discord here. All right, you said you put it in the media. Oh yeah, like a double angle kind of going off of it. Something like this here. Yeah, we could maybe do that. With the with that. Let's see. If I grab so rather than like straight up and down. Let's try it with this one. So maybe like coming from this section here. And then I gotta turn off voxel detail models. It is confusing me for these. Okay. So basically like this instead with the support beam. Turn on voxel details now and see how this looks. It's gonna bring the texture back, which I could get rid of with the tool, but let's just see how that looks. Yeah, that's not bad. What do you guys think? Kind of versus the straight one? Something about the elegance, like the thinness there of the straight one versus kind of the angled texture. I don't know. I don't know what I like better. What do you guys think? It won't be yet. Gotta get a snack. Gotta vote for the first version. Tough choice. Kind of like the straight one. Straight one looks good. Yeah, I love this. I love this design, but unless we use the decay tool, which I could do. Where is that? There we go. I could use this decay tool and select this small radius here and just get rid of the textures on the angled one. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think straight is still my favorite. How would it look, just out of curiosity, to get rid of all the textures on the whole thing? Does look kind of cool, but I kind of like those side textures. They just add a little something to it. Looks neat. I like the second one. The way it divides the space in two angles looks great. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough choice. Add some moss or something. I think, yeah, with the second, or with the first one, we might have a better time kind of, yeah, adding a little bit of foliage or stuff. For now, I'll go with the first one, the straight one. And we'll see if I ever want to do something else. I do like it the 5 blocks back, though. So, yeah, so like 2 away from this guy right there. Just coming down there. No, Israelis, I love the design, though. If you guys ever share designs, don't get offended if I don't always use them. Like that's the whole point of like having so many different ideas. In the end, I still gotta pick something. But I very much appreciate it all the time. Yeah, we'll go with this for now. And see what it looks like, kind of with some foliage and stuff as well. Ooh, if you're gonna do add the overgrowth thingies, climbing up would look great. Yeah, like I gotta add some like little vines kind of on the walls, but then like a little bit of foliage even just hanging down from these guys. Arc some returns. This is my build. Yeah, I always appreciate ideas, though. You know, like I wouldn't stream and ask you guys if I genuinely didn't want ideas. I think having all of our minds thinking is what creates some pretty cool builds. I mean, like honestly, like this teaches me better building. Ideas that we've come up with on stream and stuff. Like I've used certain things in different builds or other things like that. It's always fun. Yeah, let me get rid of this, and I'll do those support things on this deck, this side as well. And we'll see. Minus the shrouded monsters, you'd live here for real, yeah. Yeah. Love the stairways. Oh, trying to use it on your No Man's Sky build, nice. Yeah, so much fun to get inspiration from each other, definitely. Awesome how much you got done today. Place is really coming together. Yeah, it doesn't like feel like from an outside perspective, it's like, or maybe from the outside perspective, it's you actually get stuff done, but it feels like I'm not getting much done, you know, but like at the same time, like I want to be able to read chat and brainstorm different ideas and stuff. Even if it means like a little bit slow progress sometimes, but I think it's coming along pretty nice. Let's see, down here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to go down there. Wait. Why is this coming down like way faster than the other side. Or maybe it's not. There and there. Is that right? It's only 1 block up from the bottom on the other side? Oh, it's 2 blocks because this comes up by 1 more for the foundation. Let me just check to be sure I got that right when I'm copying it from this side. I think I did. Oh. I'm gonna need some scaffolding. As long as the respawn works, live there even if with the monsters. Yeah, right. We can reawaken with our body and our gear, so I guess it works. That's why this is a chill stream. Yeah. And I get the sense a lot of people still like watching the VODs. You know, I know when like you're watching the VOD, you don't get to chat in real time and stuff, but hopefully it's still enjoyable. So this is 1, 2, 3 blocks up from the bottom ledge. But I think that's true because yeah, that's 1, 2, and then yeah, a third would be just a 1 block gap this time. Ooh, you have a floating city. Live there as long as you didn't crash down. Exactly. Alright, let's get this one here. Like that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 to come down on the center one, and same thing on this side. 2, 3, 4. Hey, Christy, welcome. How have you been doing? This is the update they added scavenger camp underneath the tree build. You now see tree smoke on the other side. Ah. Did copy on the treehouse thing, spent a lot of time building it. Lost the world due to a crash. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, I try to do updates periodically, or backups I should say. Yeah, Christy, I loved your little the pots and pans video that you did. Little pot racks. It's so cool that we can just free rotate all the stuff, and it makes the kitchens look so good. I want to put a couple more on here. 1 up there, and 1 up here if I can see through the epic sun rays. Gonna need a scaffolding. There we go. Gonna watch you build to get some ideas. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. Me or the magic chest still don't work when building. They work for me, so maybe that's a bug. Only bug I have with the magic chest is that some of them, or the chests in general, some of them stay open, like a crack. I don't know if I have that up here going on yet. Nope, I don't currently, but I had it on one of these chests one of the times I logged in. Yeah. Gotta remember to keep 1 block of what you need in inventory. Yeah. So yeah, Christy, check it out. We've got decks on the tavern now. Guess it's a little hard to see with the fog. But I put walls and I did these nice decks with like little support pillars underneath them. And 45-degree angles for the edges. Just gotta get a nice entrance in maybe on next stream, but it's coming along. Yeah, we gotta light it all up nice for sure. Got a lot of space for the villagers to live and to eat. We're getting there. We're getting there. I gotta do the support beams on this side. This will be easy because it's all ground level. This is where the people will live. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Christy. You can't give me any more shit for them living on the deck. on the balcony. Someone said earlier, like, just build another balcony on the tavern and just shove them all on that. On the new decks. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They go from the old deck just straight to another deck. Oops, that's not what I wanted to go with it. I want it in there. I believe, is it like that? Yeah, that looks right. The people be living on the edge. Exactly. Now you have Aerosmith in your head again. I got snap that guy there, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Come down over there. Now with this new build, each oh yeah, NPC will get their own deck. Yeah. It'll have plenty of decks for everyone. They don't all have to share the same one. And plenty of stairs for everyone too, so that they maybe get stuck. What do you guys think? 1% less chance of them getting stuck on the new stairs? They're still gonna get stuck. Is that right? That is right. There we go. This is looking fantabulous. Yeah, look at that ground texture though. When it's raining, I totally see what you guys mean. Just the new lighting and stuff, they did it so beautifully. It's great. So there's a few other things I wanted to add to the walls for detail. Maybe I'll do that this time, but maybe not. I'll do it a little later. I think we'll just kind of keep outlining stuff for the time being. But I wanted to, like, in the walls, I wanted to kind of do, like, archways, little archways to add a lot of texture to the outside walls. Possibly, like, with the roof blocks and stuff again. If humans can get stuck after jumping a llama, NPCs will always find a way to get stuck on stairs. Right. Is there anything down in front of the garden area that wasn't there before? Don't think so. Clay pit? Don't think so. Down in here. Yeah, 124 watching. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. And I'll say it again as, yeah, early on the stream we hit 1K followers on Twitch. So be sure to follow, and it's super cool to hit that. Appreciate you all watching and supporting. It's awesome. Sounds are the chef's kiss, yeah. So I don't have anything new here. This build has survived all of the updates without getting any weird artifacts or edges or anything. So I'm kind of got lucky with this location. I have purposely picked locations for my builds that are like kind of off the beaten path, hoping that they don't update the area. And I got lucky with my tree base because all it takes is for them to move this tree and all those top branches would be screwed. This tree base is not exactly like fully controlled. I just have to cross my fingers every time they update the game. Thankfully, it's been okay though for the last like 8 months of it's already been 8 months since working on this thing. I think it has since I started. Very first started with the treehouse up there. Something got cut off by a couple houses built in the same area as you. Oh, okay. So maybe they did change a few things, but yeah, so far, this specific spot, it seems to be okay. Spawned in it was completely enclosed cavern. Oh. Interesting. Maybe they changed like this specific area in the flame altar, but the edges of my altar are still okay. Like, see, the hill is still a smooth transition up here. Nothing weird. In fact, there's actually nothing on this flame altar that changed with the update. It's all still the same, which is good. The boundary out here looks good. This one's kind of on the edge of a cliff, so this one like doesn't really get affected too bad, but yeah. Please don't remind me of how much time has passed. Already starting to feel old. Only 23. Oh, Israelis, you and me. I'm almost 23. Probably one of the youngest ones here. The streamer themselves. Yeah, time passes. Time flies. Feels like yesterday I graduated high school. It's like already almost 5 years. Wait until you hit your 40s, yeah. Gotta build a workout routine into my daily schedule and all kinds of other stuff, you know. I'm no longer like on sports teams and things. It'll catch up with me quick if I'm not doing it. Soaring at 55 this year. Heck yeah, nice, nice. And like I've always said, man, if I was like, you know, in an older age or whatever, retired, like I would play survival games. I'd keep doing it. Keeps your brain active, keeps you creative. It's tons of fun. Not really hard on your body or anything. Y'all are babies. You're 41. Yeah, I know. We've had I think I'd like to say like 80 something. I remember from someone that joined the Discord a bit ago. It was like a while ago, but yeah, people of all ages. It's awesome. Really cool that the survival games community has that. '30th reunion was last year for high school. Nice, Kate. What sports did I used to play? I used to kind of do all of the ones my school offered, which was basketball, track and field, and cross-country running. They added volleyball at the very end, but I didn't get to do that because it was like the year after I graduated. But yeah, so I just did all three of those almost every year there, which kept me very active. That was fun. But now I gotta bring it upon myself to keep doing it. So I got into mountain biking after high school. I do a lot of mountain biking, but I haven't been out much this summer. I really should start going now that the snow's melted. Oh, survival games are like reviving the good old days. Taught SCRE in the army. Nice. Wide range of ages in the Discord. It's awesome. Yeah, it's super cool. Super cool what these communities are. It's yeah, it's really been awesome. Maybe the chimneys and stuff. I was thinking honestly for this tavern to have 2 chimneys. Like one on this side and one on this side. Because why not? Like a tavern would be have a lot of kitchen stuff, right? So we could even if one of the sides just ends up being like a fireplace and the other side ends up being the chimney for like the kitchen. I don't know. Love Your Adventure 2 thing got you through winter almost every day in Castle Rock. Nice, nice. Yeah. I love that I was able to kind of keep the trees in the back here. It's kind of a vibe that they're just like growing up through the tavern. Wasn't quite sure about that, but it's they do look kind of cool, I will say. A little pricey. Old fart like you, e-bikes are a godsend. Yeah. Yep. As long as e-bikers are respectful. Over here, like really active people get the e-bikes that go like 60 miles an hour. All those like beefed up Surons and stuff, and take them like on pedestrian like trails. And like the issue is like it's all these like 15-year-old kids doing that, and like there's all kinds of accidents with it, and there's no rules around it yet of like yeah, they're kind of a menace sometimes, right? So yeah, there's like with the rise of e-bikes, it's gotten a little crazy sometimes, but it's just like the pedal power mountain bikes and stuff. Definitely all for those if they help you get out there and stay active. May want some chimneys for the pub downstairs too. Yeah, exactly. So we could put one on both sides of the roof. I was thinking one in the middle here and then one in the middle on the other side. So let's decide maybe where we want those to go. I'm thinking, yeah, like directly in between these two walls, honestly, is like perfect. Like that's a fireplace right there. And then same thing on the other side. Right here. So this area here will have like a chimney, fireplace, something there. Again, this could be like a juice bar area or just like a fireplace on the upper level for like the dining. And then this section could be chimneys for like all the cooking stuff. And then the chimney on this side could have cooking stuff downstairs for the brewing area. I kind of like that. Just to have them mirror each other, I guess. Not that they really need to. Chimneys can be placed all sorts of places, but yeah, what do you guys think? Just doing one kind of coming out of both sides. Anyway, I make material ducting. Oh, that could be cool, yeah. I did that like a little bit with the stone roof block on my Cozy Forest cottage. Go over there. Cherry Creek Trail, yeah, lots of the e-bikes. Damn younglings. Yeah, bit of smoke inhalation, never... Yeah. Speaking of which, don't forget to replace the batteries on smoke alarms. 3 of us so far, Connor. Yep. I know of a few more, but I don't know if they're on today. So what I did was like a little bit of ducting, was like this little range hood over the stove with the light back there on this kitchen. And I thought it looks kind of cool. That's just with the stone shingle roof block or whatever from the mountains. And then it ties into the chimney. So I could do like similar stuff, you know, like with little range hoods or other things over things. And we could even use, oh, I've got some cool ideas. We could use the rounded like cups or other things and like kind of bend them around because they're all free placeable. All kinds of crazy ideas with this game. Like on this one, you know, I did these little chimney caps and stuff on this house. I thought looked kind of cool. All kinds of little details, little things we could add. Yeah, the tin mugs, maybe. If you won the lottery, want you to build a cozy cabin in real life. All right, Osvelius. I mean, honestly, maybe I'd be willing. Like, I want to do that someday for myself, too. If I win the lottery, right? So expensive now. Hope they add a lot of bottles we can decorate. Oh, yeah, make the bar look better, yeah. I'll try to come up with something for like a bar in the tavern. All the little item stands and potions and things. If you didn't have fantasy life right now, you'd be getting enshrouded, yeah. Welcome, Shar, or Cher. Pronounce your name. Yeah, enshrouded is fun. That's a lot of fun. So yeah, there's like a little bit of ducting options here and there we could do. Have more patience for building than you. Places aren't terrible, definitely not as cozy and creative as they could be. It's all just time, honestly. I could be as quick or as long as I want with some of the builds, and it's kind of fun just like take a lot of time with them, plan it out, and like each of these builds serves as like its own build too. Like if I ever do a village or an endgame base, these could be houses of the village, because like I love the designs of them. They work so well, and like they're all different and unique, and like yeah, so it's just kind of fun like coming up with different designs that I can then tweak, and the more designs I come up with, the easier future builds just start becoming when I have like a library of like, oh, I want a room like this or an attic that looks like this kind of a thing. I'll be like, oh, I did that on another build. I could reuse that same design on this build and like kind of mix match stuff, and then it's no longer like having to come up with the same idea like over and over kind of a thing. That's kind of how it works sometimes. Love just adding the vines, roses, outside the stuff. It does make it look so good. I don't know if I have those in my inventory. I don't currently. I could get them, but yeah, I think the decks for this one here are, ooh, you know what needs to happen? This is where I could use the fence pieces here. Because this probably won't clip through the roof if I put those guys to kind of support the overhang. You think that looks good, or should I use roof blocks to be consistent? Sorry, I'm not about to die here, but I probably will. Let's see, from far away, does it look... It's a little skinny on the point where it kind of matches up. It's not bad. Maybe I could do it. You like the fence? Yeah. Yeah, it could look good. It's subtle, yeah. Yeah, I think it could maybe work. Or maybe we could find a way to make it a little bit thicker. Let me go into the tavern again and go upstairs just to be sure that existing one. I don't think that'll glitch through the roof at all. Yeah, it's like, it's all the way in the corner, so you're not going to see it, which is cool. But maybe we could even raise it up by a block. If I take this and then put it up, like, up here? Like that. If it doesn't stick through. That's a big if. Because that looks really good. I like how it's like just a little bit there that kind of brings it out, and it looks great with the palmwood block. Let's see if that sticks through. Nope, we're good. We are good. With how thick the moss roof is and stuff, let's do that. I'm gonna make some more of those. Actually, I need to chop down some hardwood too to make some more. Let's go look for some trees. We'll do those on the corners. Yeah, I can be really picky about the height. Exactly, exactly. I could use the fine tuning to do some more of that. Absolutely. I'll just kind of snap them up in it a little bit. That doesn't look bad. I really need a storage room. I would love to, like, just save all of this stuff. Glad building games are finally starting to let you build into other objects. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember when stuff like that used to just all have hitboxes. You couldn't phase anything together. Yeah. This is one of the new cosmetics from the new update. Yep. This is one of them. Just posted a video earlier this morning on my channel for how to find the 2 new cosmetics and craft the 3 new armor sets. But yeah, they look pretty cool. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. You're so kind. Thank you. I appreciate it, Peggy. Thank you so much. Small contribution until you win the lottery. Thanks, Peggy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Not that I'm really gonna enter, but we'll keep growing YouTube. It's winning the lottery to create such an awesome community. Let's get this carpenter guy. I keep pushing him further and further into the stairs each time. Craft a bunch of these railings. Okay. Hey, little kit. Okay. Running around and having fun, I guess. Used to max level character, get in trouble with the level 4 mage build. Yeah. Yep. No, it's kind of crazy switching and doing new playthroughs and stuff. We've already run the lottery with the Enshrouded videos and streams. Appreciate it, Aurelius. Glad you guys like them. So if I put it, let's see, where? Oh, this one is. Oh, this is a little rough here. It goes. Oh, maybe I can put it. This one I am gonna have to use a block for. Hold up, maybe one down like that. Does that end up working? Ooh, right there. Yep. And then I can just hit the undo button. And there's the support. I can do one on both sides for this here. But we'll mess around with that a little bit later. Main is a dagger bow beastmaster. Nice. Mary Brown, show the house. We could do a farther back. It's coming along. It's a really big tavern. I don't really have much interior yet. We just got the walls in today on the second level, the decks. And then we did a big staircase going between the levels here. The upper area is going to be a big inn with all the bedrooms and stuff for the villagers. And then this middle level is going to be a big, you know, multiple kitchens, and this is kind of the tavern, all the outdoor seating and stuff. And then the basement is going to be like the little bar and brewery and cellar area. Maybe some storage in the basement, actually. But yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. It just kind of, it feels like we just started about the same time. Like this build has been taking a long time because it's kind of detailed, but it's gonna be cool when it's done. Ooh, poison gem's a nice boost. I gotta go find that one. Beautiful. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Thanks for stopping by. Let's get another block here. So just one down from the top like that, and then we can get that guy. Ah, not quite like that. It let me pick it up. Yay. Was it like that? I think it was. Just a little bit of an angle coming out. Looks about right. Okay. Got to do more on the other side now. Who needs the secret tavern passage? Yeah. We gotta do that in the basement. A little secret like exit. The emergency exit. Do these from the balcony actually. Ooh, maybe I can get up here. Ah, I totally can. I have to do this. No! Maybe not. There we go. Easier way to make dome shapes. Yeah. There's all the, you know, you can use the little voxel calculators to do them with the blocks, but you kind of have to do them like on a big scale so they don't look too blocky kind of a thing. I'm gonna have to do blocks there and there. Hey, Soul, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Let's do those two. Hit the undo button twice. And bada bing, bada boom. We've got like some little roof supports there. Looks nice. And I'll get more pillars and stuff around this deck too, so it doesn't look quite so floaty. But I love this whole like indoor-outdoor feel with a big build like this as part of the Forest Village. This looks great. Yeah, Peggy, thanks for the gifted memberships. All right, well, we have some actually great stuff done today. I'm really happy with that. I'm going to go to pause a few things. We can take another look at the progress from the balcony of the treehouse. Have I thought about adding outdoor open air seating space like a deck? Yeah, we've got the decks on the tavern there, but like something more from like below and stuff. I was thinking like maybe a little gazebo, because I want to do like a waterfall actually coming down on the cliff there over the pathway that wraps around the cliff up to the tavern. But yeah, we'll be adding lots of stuff kind of related to this one. Once it's got more pillars and stuff, the texture of the build is just going to start looking great. But this looks beautiful. This really looks cool. The decks just add so much. Once we get windows in and the window trim and stuff, it's amazing how much texture adds to a build. Really cool to see it come along. Heard a lot of creators that say Enshrouded has the best building of any current game. Honestly, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I guess there's certain things that are nice about other games for the building system, but I think overall my favorite is Enshrouded. If you want to get really detailed and crazy, you know, there's games like Vintage Story and stuff where it's like 16 times the detail of Minecraft, where you chisel out these blocks to create the shapes and stuff you want. But as far as like a smooth, realistic looking like voxel based game that also has all these props and railings and free rotation, and I mean, the fact I can make a mossy roof and actually have it look pretty good, and hobbit holes, and there's so much I can do in Enshrouded, and I really like it. It is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Or a lot, yeah. I think it's honestly one of my favorites. I love Valheim too, but Enshrouded hits the spot right now. This is kind of cozy, sitting here, having it rain. Warcraft is adding housing finally, so excited. Ooh, cool. Yeah. They say that, but don't make any building vids the same way they do for Valheim. There should be hundreds of time-lapse builds already, right? Yeah, it is, like, Enshrouded as far as creator stuff goes, as, like, a content creator. I would love to have a build camera. I would love to have a way to change the time of day and set the weather, like, in-game, to just freeze time or things. Things along those lines, just to make stuff a little easier, being able to fly around with creative, but they'll probably be adding that all with the creative mode in their 1.0 update. So, I mean, with what they have on their roadmap combined with what the game is right now, it's really, really cool. Yeah, sitting inside with a roaring fire right now would be so cozy, it really would. I'm going to first person in the bed. Yeah, quality of life stuff. Yeah, it's like minor things, you know, that just make like creation a little easier. I love, like, love that they set the sliders in the difficulty so I can select the time of day, the time of night, the, you know, like the weather. I can turn it off. So like it helps so much, and being able to hide the HUD. We couldn't do that when it was in early access initially. It's so nice, just little things like that that they've been adding that is, like, it makes my life way easier trying to take, like, a thumbnail for a YouTube video, you know, stuff like that. So I do look for that in games. I do look for the ability to, like, have it be easy to use from a creation perspective and not feel like I'm, like, just having a really hard time trying to get my video out or trying to build or things like that. It's raining in your game too. Nice. So yeah, with all of this said, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream with that. We got some awesome decks in. I got the wall for the second level. Next time we'll keep working on some more detail and try to get an entrance in, I think. That'll be kind of the goal. I'll try to come up with some idea stuff. Would you guys like another live on Thursday? I was going to go live on Saturday this week. Eventually, I'll be coming up with a schedule to do 2 a week more consistently. But I could do a kind of in-between midweek stream if you guys are still wanting some stuff on Thursday. Because I'll be around then. We could do something. Yeah, great progress today. Definitely Thursday. All right, yeah. If you guys want to join, I'll try to do something then. It'll probably be around this similar time, maybe an afternoon, but I'll let you know. Join the Discord server. I notify you guys at least an hour before I go live every time there, if you select the notification role. So, exclamation Discord in the chat. That'll pull up the link for that one. It's also in the description and the about on Twitch. And thank you all so much for 1,000 followers on Twitch today. So cool. Yeah, I really appreciate the support. You guys are amazing. All the gifted memberships and Prime subscribers and everything. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'll let you know. I'll keep you guys posted about Thursday and schedule a stream at some point. But thank you all so much for hanging out today. Be sure to subscribe and like if you're on YouTube. Follow on Twitch. I'll see you all next time. All right, cheers, everyone.